I was trying to come up with something to say there, and I didn't have it. Well, I've done a little bit of off-camera work right here, as you can see. Nothing significant. I wanted to get the front of this area looking good, but it's fucking around with pathing and everything like that is just kind of very fiddly, not that interesting to watch, in my personal opinion. So I happened to just, do it. I did it. Well, it's not done yet, but you got little paths going in front of here, cut down a tree, a mangrove tree they are, which means, is to say, terribly, terribly difficult to fucking cut down for no goddamn reason. Where the fuck is... They've changed how creator dashboard, looks, and it's, fucking with me. It's making me lose my goddamn mind. Where the fuck do I get a link to my... Okay, folks. Give me 17 seconds. Give me a nice 23 seconds. Give me... What? How do I do such a thing? What? I'm now on Twitch on my computer because that seemed easier to deal with. So, there we go. There we go. Hello, Ori in chat. I'm in the VC. If anyone would like to speech with me. To speech with me. I'm a normal man who speaks normal English. Yeah, that's good. What I kind of want to do is just start mixing cracked deep slate tile into all the roads now as a thing. I'm also super lazy, so maybe I'll do that, and maybe I won't. Making an assembly line? Nice. Where are you making an assembly line, out of curiosity? Elbow? This is the all aesthetics assembly line. Well, where's your actual assembly line you need to build gonna go? Your crafter line. Hey. Whoa. Under elbow? That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, back to the project I started last time. Yip-de-dee, yip-de-da. What? What? Yip-de-dee, yip-de-da. Illy. I need to shut the fuck up right now. Sky rats! And of course I don't have any fucking arrows on me. Okay, I'm gonna rob some out the boat. Where did I put all that mangrove wood that I had? This? In here? Probably. Ow! You rats, I will kill you. To the up, to the down, to the left, to the right, to the crisscross. What the fuck am I saying? Still an unmedicated lad, am I? What language use? Where is this assembly line on the boat? Nope, towards the rear. Upper second floor rear. Ah, I see. How the fuck do you get there? Oh, okay. Oh, nice. I owe you. Real. That's so real. You're so real for that. Okay. Back to windmilling it. Fuck. I'm in VC if you'd like advice. Redstone components, indeed. I don't know if I'd have any good advice, but if you want to like chat it out, you know. Mistakes were made with that. Just lazy and don't feel like crafting. Oh yeah. Are you also gonna make a redstone component crap? Where'd you go?
I'll go with it.
Hello. It goes... Ah! Creeper behind me. I'm fighting a war slightly, but it's all good.
We love...
What?
We love my war theme of
I need to turn you up, I think.
Season, the final season.
Yeah.
The final season that was over half the shows.
Yeah. It was a banger, though.
It was.
Though I feel like I do a little bit feel like the last AOT episode, too much shit happened a little bit. Honestly, I think it could have standed to be longer, which feels crazy because they did make it so long.
Well, I just think they shouldn't have advertised it as the final
Oh
season.
yeah, no, for sure. They should have just like been like. I think they just should have been like fuck it and committed to like 6 seasons.
Yeah.
You know. Because they could have done a full, like, 6 seasons, and instead we got, like, what, 5.5?
I
sorta.
I think it was only 3 or 4, but the third or fourth one was just
No, there was at least
effectively
up to a 4, but I think
seasons.
AOT. I think technically there was a season 5.
Okay.
No, okay,
Whatever
I'm
the
wrong.
Okay, how many seasons was it?
So technically 4.
Okay. But in reality, season 4 was just like egregious.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not that much longer than the other seasons, but it's a good bit longer. Well, it's there were two long specials in it too, which certainly affected it.
Well, the fucking movies at the end aren't even like part of it. But they're effectively part of that.
Season 4. They're technically part of season 4.
Are they? Okay.
Seemingly. So if you count, apparently 35 episodes were in season 4.
It also just covers way more shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really think they could have stretched it into another season. Easily, they should have split that up into 2 seasons. Because like you could have everything that's in the movies, you could have made that like a full season and like gone a little bit more in depth on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then also spent a little bit more time on the. Well, I say a little bit more time. They spent fucking like 28 episodes on the first half of this, on the not movie part of the season.
They could have like just not immediately thrown us into the wider world, like given us some like
that's true. There was kind of like that time skip
happened.
at the beginning a little bit.
Yeah,
where we sort of skipped through all the like development of parody and everything.
Yeah, it's something.
Which I think probably would have been boring to a lot of people, but you know my opinions. I like it when they show like development and shit in like a fantasy setting like that. It's really neat. Or in sci-fi too, just like showing like how like the status quo changing in like a noticeable way like that is just really interesting to follow. You know?
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
It's great shit. Oh, I got your mud, by the way.
Oh, excellent.
I DM'd you that last night.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, it's good. It's good. Yeah, but it's aloof. In the... You've been what?
Aloof.
You've been aloof.
Mm-hmm.
You're sometimes aloof.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's if you want to come get that, it's in the chest that you deposited the dirt in.
Okay. Has mud been mug assembled?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm trying to Dark Souls text it up.
Oh, the dirt, the mud. I think mud converted would be the text like line.
Mm-hmm. But it to be clear, it was dort harvested.
Yeah.
So what misspelling of mud do you think?
I'm trying to figure out a way to misspell mud that's still...
Because in chat yesterday, I just typed mug instead of mud.
Merge.
It could just be... You could just add a letter.
Yeah, merd. Merd's good. Oh, I'm stuck in that merd. I'm stuck in that merd out there. Yeah, that works. You know, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's another thing I need to create a contraption for.
Merd? Barrels. Oh, yeah.
I make many barrels, and I just don't... Like, I never think of the math correct off the top of my head.
I should set up a barrel machine in the windmill.
So I'm always left with leftover bits and bobs, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I was talking yesterday about some plans I had. Let me tell you about this one plan I have that I think you'll like. Because I think. So coupled with the, like, mine exit thing that I'm building, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to build a steel mill.
Nice.
And so I'm getting worried about lag in that area. Like, there's too much stuff together. It's getting a little bit laggy. So I'm going to move towards developing more south of the church, right? So my plan right now is I'm going to make a slime block barge thing to, like, haul the ore outputs of the mine entrance over to the steel mill, which is going to be a big super smelter.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. I've been thinking about super smelter too.
But it's like it's gonna have, like, you know, like, moving parts, and you like kind of see the shit get transported along, which I think is fun, you know.
Nice.
Yeah, should be cool. All right, building time. I don't know.
Stone cutters and stuff and grindstones and things, they're so annoying to make.
Yeah.
I hate making all that shit.
Me too. Shit, do I not have a stone cutter? No, I do have a stone cutter here. Nice, good.
So just, like, I want several.
Several stone cutters?
Yeah. They're nice, like, saws. Saw blades.
Yeah, no, for sure, yeah. I've used them in that fashion. I used in the... Honestly, that little decoration I put in the windmill in the beginning, great piece. Like the little sawmill that's, like, mid-splitting a log. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice bit of detail work. I should do more, but I'm so lazy. Oh, I figured out something I could put somewhere in the church yesterday.
Huh?
Fountain.
Mm-hmm.
I like water features. They're nice.
Trying to figure out what all to do. Everything's so confusing.
Everything is so confusing. You're sounding pretty aloof, though. You're really going aloof.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've been good? You've been good?
Yeah.
Good.
Partners in town and stuff.
I mean, yeah,
very
that's,
nice.
That's always nice.
Enjoy it. But also, very aloof.
Mm.
That's just the vibe right now, I'm afraid.
I mean, that's nothing wrong with that. No need to be afraid. It's not as scary. It's not spooky. I'm a little aloof too, as I've not been taking my methylphenidate.
Why no doing math?
So I've not been taking my methylphenidate because there's a Sudafed, the nasal decongestant, is a stimulant.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's a real pain in the ass. I probably could have taken some today, but I also woke up at like 2 p.m. So I'm feeling a lot better. I don't think I took any Sudafed today, or I don't remember. I don't think so. I think I might be out. Or there wasn't any conveniently by my bed when I woke up, so I didn't take any. I think there's some. I think there was some if I were to dig somewhere, but I didn't feel like it.
Do I have the redstone? Yes, I've got 52 blocks. Good.
Microphone or headphone. I can't hear. Hello?
Hi?
Okay, now I can. Okay. My headphone wires got a little fucked up on me. Alright.
It's so annoying. Pistons are like one of the most difficult recipes to automate with the craft.
Everything's so annoying to craft. I fucking hate craft.
Well, no, but the crafting with 3 ingredients is fine. You can do it pretty easily. But when you jump from 3 to 4 different ingredients,
Yeah.
it goes from easy to hell.
Yeah, it does. It
like
really
immediately.
Does. Yeah. I remember the dispenser machine I made the one time. I should actually build that.
Mm-hmm.
That'll That'll go somewhere.
I need this. I've been thinking up dispenser machines.
I designed one a long
myself.
time ago that it was buck fucking wild, the whole design. The whole design was insane the way I built it and timed it. I've gotten a lot better at redstone since I built it. I built it like I was like resting on vacation, you know. You know, and it was just. I think my brain was.
Why can some things use cobbled slate and other things only need cobblestone? Blah, blah, blah.
I know. I fucking hate all the things that only take cobblestone. I need to make a cobblestone Jenny too. That's on the itinerary.
Yeah, I should make like a bajillion cobblestone an hour maker.
Yeah, I should make something.
Boop boopy doopy doop.
I don't know. Do. What the fuck am I doing?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
It was like really bad scatting, I think.
Well, no, the only way to do really, really bad scatting is to be not confident about it. And you sounded confident.
I did?
Yeah, you did. Like, you committed to the bit.
Phantom hunting time. My anti-aircraft aim is getting worse. I really like mangrove trapdoors as like a pipe aesthetic. It's nice. Shit, I forgot to bring copper. Damn it.
I like a cha-cha.
Acacia's nice too. I'm probably gonna...
because acacia and copper blend so well together.
I might...
You can do all sorts
I might
of
go...
stuff with
Yeah,
that.
when we go back to modern, I might start using acacia wood. I like acacia wood. It's nice. It's a nice wood. Ring.
I very much come back to the...
The what?
Oh.
What?
The koala is here.
The koala is here.
The koala was commenting
in
on our AOT talk, and we did not see.
Oh. In their defense, when they first decided on the name... okay, I should... Oh, I see. When they decided on final season, the manga hadn't wrapped yet. Right, okay. That makes sense.
Or
everyone was like, yeah, they'll finish this up fast. And then, I can't remember the author's name. What was the author of AOT's name? What was his name? That fucking guy? You know, that guy. What's his face? I cannot remember what's his face's name. Ah! I just saw a ghast spawn on the ground right near me. Fuck.
CyborgLion.
What was the OT author's name?
CyborgLion.
Hajime Isayama. I think. I don't know. I don't know Japanese. I don't know Japanese.
Hajime Isayama?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hajime. Yeah, Hajime Isayama. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
Not
Jaden,
entirely
Jaden put it in
incorrect.
I just
Not
saw
like
Jaden
stupidly
put it in
incorrect.
But yeah. Fuck. Shit. Do I need to put more fucking iron blocks into the fucking the honeycomb machine?
God, I can't believe that fucking. Some things take smooth stone and others just take stone, and some things take cobblestone. Could we stick to 2 of the 3?
Yeah.
Like, could we abolish either stone or smooth stone, especially since we get into slab variants?
Yeah.
And they're all stuff that you'd craft at vaguely the same time, so it always just ends up being like heinous.
The smooth stone crafting recipes are more annoying of the two, because you have to fucking double smelt the shit.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. Ooh, I started using cracked tile and cracked bricks.
Nuts. In my head, I started using crack, and I was like, okay, interesting.
You thought I'd started using crack?
No, I just thought that was a thing that you had decided to say. Oh, why?
you know, that's fair. That's not an unreasonable thing for you to believe that I just decided to say at random. It's the kind of thing I would say at random. I really like, from the episode I put out, yesterday, the like, first line of the stream and the title I picked. So this was on the day I was incredibly sleep deprived because I didn't sleep, you know?
As opposed to incredibly sleep deprived because you slept too much.
Sure. Yeah, but I didn't sleep the one day. Remember?
I mean, there are many days, so I'm not sure that... You very famously, you don't sleep often.
No, I like literally did, like, it was like an actual all-nighter. Which I don't do often.
Was it one at the end? Was it one for...
It was the 14th of last month. To try to fix my sleep schedule.
Okay. Yeah.
But I at some point opened up... I streamed it. I had like a couple streams that day. And I opened one of them up with... I like groaned, and then I said I'm like an especially bored ghost.
Okay.
Something about that's so funny to me. Like, what do you mean an especially bored ghost? What? Oh yes, copper ingots, lovely. Let's turn that into copper blocks, and then into on the other copper things. Hang on, what's the copper grate cost? Let me make sure I don't accidentally craft my way into a corner.
Craft it in the craft it in the stone cutter, because it gets you 4 times as many.
Oh really?
Thank you, Minecraft.
I only need 1, but thanks for the advice. Oh, these 2 are waxed. Okay. I'll need to go grab my beeswax too. I have so much beeswax. You know those big, one other thing I'm doing for the miners, I think I have, like, a cool aesthetic idea for how I'm gonna load the barges, barges that go across, you know?
Huh?
You know the big, I don't know if this is a thing you know about. Shit, I can't remember what they're called. Can I actually provide anything informational right now? Probably. Maybe. So on the Great Lakes, they have these big machines that were like big conveyor crane ass motherfucking things that they'd use to load iron onto barges to go across the Great Lakes. They're just big things. Jaden is offering to DM you something beautiful / heinous in my chat for some reason.
Sure. Is it more of the...
More of the what?
The foul and barbaric back?
The what? What did you...
Don't worry about it.
Did you just say foul and barbaric back shots?
No, vile.
I said vile.
You said foul.
Oh. Well... Okay, but back shots was correct.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it is not. And also, what the fuck is that, actually?
Why?
You owe me an explanation. What has he sent you?
What?
Send it to me with no context. I'll be good.
Why are human...
What's he done?
Human being.
What?
Humans are so peculiar.
What's he done? Let me see.
Why did someone Why was someone compelled to do this?
I'm compelled to be shown it.
I sent it to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice because I'm waxing copper. Who up waxing my copper?
Saw.
I sent it, buddy. I was sent it by both of you.
Yeah, we're all complaining that you hadn't.
Huh. Interesting.
What compelled someone to make such a thing?
I love which characters are implied to be trans. It's a great set.
I don't think that any of them are very I don't know if any of them are like heavily controversial on this list.
Oh really? Huh.
In terms of which characters are trans.
Huh.
Our protagonist has no nipples, so we just assumed post-op surgery.
No, he's like, hang on, what is this from? Was this like he got that Godzilla situation going on down there. Do you know what meme I'm referencing, or no? It's a video talking about, for some reason, some guy made a video. Huh. Someone made a video apparently where they were wondering if Godzilla had a dick and balls for some reason. This is a thing that was, and there was a clip from that went relatively viral of the guy just saying no dick, no balls, probably no butthole because this guy feeds on radiation in like a very particular tone. This sounds really insane, but I swear to God, this is a real thing. Jaden, back me up. This is a real thing that exists, right? I'm not losing my goddamn mind. Never seen it, but I believe it. Okay. Is this the thing only I have seen?
Do I even have any money left here? It may have all been moved along. This may be an issue for financial transaction.
What financial transaction are you partaking in?
Solstice. Oh, I've got some.
What Solstice need?
The Solstice is prepared bulbs for me because there's no way in hell I was making them.
Yeah, I hate going and getting blaze rods so much. You know?
Mm-hmm. Redstone component, auto crafting, like, man.
I mean, crafting the bulbs himself isn't that hard. It's going and getting the fucking,
Mm-hmm. Well, to be fair, it's not one of the particularly bad crafting components.
Yeah.
It just has one annoying bit to it.
Yeah, blaze
but,
rods are just a pain in the ass.
Plenty of the other ones are just...
Maybe I shouldn't have waxed this copper. Maybe I should let it weather. Nah.
I was recommended a video by motherfucking Shin today.
Oh.
I can't believe he just, like, started posting again. Like,
I mean...
nothing happened. He even made a video that implied that the gang was back together for Druid Area, like, the Terraria Season 3.
He made what? What'd you say?
He had a video and a thumbnail that implied that the gang was back together for Terraria Season 3.
And then what was the truth? I mean, obviously it fucking wasn't, but...
I mean, it clearly isn't. I don't know.
Clearly not.
I don't know past that. I wouldn't click on any of his videos.
No.
So many of his videos over the past...
He's still using the AI slop thumbnails?
He stopped. He stopped
at the
over
AI
the past few months. But yeah, like a good half of the videos he's posted since he came back 3 years ago have been...
Have been
AI slop.
AI slop, yeah.
Yeah. And I slop. Oh my god, do I slop?
I slop all the time.
Yeah. In this
institution.
Society of slop.
You lost me. I was on your side until that one.
Water.
I mean, I think some of them have not come back but yeah, he was definitely harmed. Jaden's saying he's not seen a single YouTuber that's been canceled, only just come back relatively and harmed, if not bigger. So the thing is, he was harmed a shitload.
Yeah,
because
he was demolished.
He was demolished because a lot of his fame came from working with like a network, a big network, a lot of other people. And the thing about the Oxcast is that, at least as far as we know, when one of their own, does some bad shit, they don't like rush to defend him like a lot of other groups will. They don't like stick by him. They kick their ass to the curb.
Well, it didn't help that he was abusive to two members of in the group.
I forgot about that. He was a real. It's a shame that yeah. There's so much good old shit that he was in that
Mm-hmm. Like, I keep wanting to go back and watching, Trial of Derpules.
I really want to rewatch Dirt Factory, man.
Yeah, Derp Fury. At least that one like focuses on him. At least like 12 Derpy leaves. He's just like one person on one of the team.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but he got like cut off from his whole network, so he did not come back particularly well at all.
Yeah.
He's like still vaguely kicking. What's Sips up to?
He's just a full-time streamer.
Yeah.
So Shin has settled into like a 6K views per video.
Okay. Yeah, that's way less than he was raking in before.
That's crazy for someone who still has 1.7 million.
I think there's a lot of people that forgot to unsubscribe, I'd imagine.
Yeah, that just never did, yeah. Because he just, stopped posting. So, like, it wasn't an issue. But then he just started again, all these years later.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it wasn't years later. He started, like, I swear to God, it was like 6 months.
Well, I can check.
I wonder if there was like a non-compete or something.
No, there's no way there's non-compete for content.
Probably not. Yeah.
He publicly said that he was going to take a break and that he would probably come back at some point. And it was clarified by Lewis that that would never be part of the net.
Yeah.
If he were to come back.
Ace Lewis. I mean, as is usual,
It was almost 3 years.
It was 3 years? Okay.
Yeah, just under 3. Between the end of between the last episode of Moon Quest with Ben and Crazy was like, I'm fucking back.
Wait, they did another Moon series?
Yeah, it was Ben, Duncan, and Shin.
I swear it wasn't the Moon. What was the name of the other one where they were trying to go to the moon? I thought that was Moon Quest.
Okay, yeah, it's Moon Quest. That's no Moon Quest.
Right. Okay, I see. Ow, piglins, poglins, pliggins.
But he never addressed it. He just posted just under 3 years later. Let's build a country estate in Minecraft.
I mean,
got 300,000 views.
Look. Why the fuck would you address it? There's no winning with addressing it.
No.
Your best move is to just not say anything and move on. Generally speaking. Oh my god. What the fuck was I coming here for? Logs. Logs of the dark oak variety to see if I like them.
I can't believe he fucking implied with his Terraria series that he was playing it with Lewis and Duncan.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It only lasted 3 episodes, so it clearly didn't go so well, but like...
No. To this day, I kind of want a Duncan's Park t-shirt. This is...
Yeah, Duncan's... Yeah. It's such a bad theory.
I mean, I did watch it.
I did too. I've watched it 3 times.
Why? 3 times?
I mean, spaced out years.
Yeah, but like, you like went back?
Yeah. It's such a bad series. That's funny. It's got like history to it. It's like...
Well, I think most of the history is after, where it just kind of became a meme between him and
him and
Kim.
It's one of the most important series in Yogscast history.
Is it? I don't... How?
Well, it's easily the most referenced in modern Yogscast Minecraft.
That's true. They do just fucking beat on it continuously.
Barry will not shut the fuck up about it.
Oh, I need to watch. I need to rewatch. I need to watch more of the Jaffa Factory thing.
Yeah, Jaffa Factory 2 is so good. I'm still watching it as it comes out.
I watched up to I think I want to say like 14, and then stopped because I got late. I don't know. I started watching.
Simon eventually shows up, and it immediately gets so much better.
I mean, it was still good at that point.
It
was still good at that point, but I can't I can imagine that Simon showing up would just hell yeah. You know?
Well, somehow Simon and Lewis have become the big builder.
Really?
Yeah.
That's abnormal.
Yeah. Simon builds has built some heinous things.
Oh.
Very high quality things, but they're heinous.
Interesting. I think I'll have to check this out now.
Well and truly some of the most cursed things I've seen.
This is a Yogscast Stan channel. I mean,
he did,
I said that as a joke, and then I realized. I mean, yeah, sure.
Okay, he did spend 2.5 episodes building feet.
God, 2.5.
And then the next two episodes building leg.
Is he building the big ass Santa again, or what's he doing?
Oh no, Santa was already built, and then subsequently destroyed by a radioactive laser beam from Godzilla.
Okay, yeah.
From the window of the factory.
No, this all makes sense.
No. He's building probably 200 or 300 block tall mascot. Like the Colossus of Rhodes, but it's a guy with detailed legs and feet, and then it's just like a Jaffa cake as the body and head. And he did just spend a whole episode just staring at pictures of men's asses in tight jeans.
Jesus Christ, Simon. Jesus.
And yet this is far from the most cursed thing he's built.
This is still not surprising to me somehow.
The penthouses on top of the factory, which are at block height, because they went all out once they started building the actual factory.
Wow, that's based.
The four, each one of them has their own penthouse, and they're all very different and very funny. Because the Jaffa Factory, as they were making it look like a church for so long, Duncan just decided to make a Christian church.
Okay.
They unchristified it, but his penthouse is a Christian church. Barry made a pagoda, except it's a very stubby pagoda because they're at block height and didn't have much verticality.
Yagoda.
Yeah.
Do they?
And then, no. Lewis was absent for the session where they made it, but he came back and Bill ignored the boundaries that he was supposed to comply to, and made famous architectural spectacle, Falling Water.
So here's the thing. I have, well, it's from my mom. I have sort of a distaste for Frank Lloyd Wright.
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking terrible architect. and here's why he's a terrible architect. The buildings look good. They work terribly.
Mm-hmm.
Every Frank Lloyd Wright building is a nightmare to work or live in. Do you know that?
Fun fact, my university... Yeah, I did know that.
They all fall apart.
My university's architecture program is based around spending a lot of time at his various buildings, particularly Falling Water.
They're gonna make buildings that fall down.
Well, and it's largely interior architecture too.
That's what my mom did. My mom did interior design, and she
Very
fucking
funny.
his fucking interior design's terrible.
Exactly.
His, because he was like he was like a very small man.
Mm-hmm.
So he's sort of a lot of the things he dimensioned, for like his proportions.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that there's a lot of doorways that a lot of tall people have to like duck to get through, and it's so bad.
I will say that it translates really well to Minecraft, though.
No, yeah, I do think so. I do think.
And then there's Simon. The first of the houses to go up. And it is genuinely one of the most disconcerting builds I've ever seen in Minecraft. And it is a very accurate head of Mr. Blobby.
Oh, God.
Giant.
Not Mr. Blobby.
As he's building it, he spends his time talking about his recent endeavors in Stellar Blade, and the character he finds the most attractive.
Great. This is...
It's quality content.
Someone needs to put him down. No, that's crazy. No. Well...
He's the most spry and youthful he's been in 40 years.
How old is he?
38, maybe? No, he's hit his 40s, I think, by now.
I think so.
I think he's maybe 40. I can check. Simon Lane.
Yeah, how old is this man? How old is this early Minecraft YouTuber?
He's younger than my parents?
That's surprising to you?
He is not aged gracefully.
Oh no, yeah, but like how old is he?
He was born in 78. He's 47.
Stellar Blade mentioned hand up. Are you pro Stellar Blade, Jaden? Well, actually, no. I see 3 hands. So he said, I think he's okay. Do not sign the what petition? What petition is this? What are you talking about? Ah! Windmill! What the... This is more bopper shit, I'd imagine, and that's why I don't fucking know. I don't know that shit. I don't know this man. He is not my streamer. Hashtag not my streamer. Chicken fist.
No, the petition is not.
This is not bopper shit. This is something else.
No.
Can you translate?
Yeah, he's saying choke that chicken.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Yeah.
What do we mean by this? I know what that means.
I was about to say, I think you can figure out what that means.
Yeah, no, I know what that means, but just contextually I don't know what it means.
Stellar Blade is a game of content.
I know. I'm aware. But what's the petition?
Here, let me send it to you and you can show the screen.
Sure I can.
Almost 100,000 people signed.
100,000 people. Let's show the stream. No fucking shit. No fucking. How many languages is this in? How many fucking languages is this in? Oh my god, is this fucking Grums?
It may or may not be Grums himself.
Fucking Grums. Fucking Grums, man. God damn it.
Grums and Bopper have beef.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking Grums. I turned you up to hear you better earlier, and I think you're probably spiking audio now. I should turn you down.
Oh,
whoops.
Sorry.
No, that's my fault.
Yeah,
that's my fault.
No, it was just the fact that I was just like brain dead earlier, so
It's
I
all
was
good.
barely speaking.
It's all good.
But yes, Bopper and Grums have beef, and it's very funny.
I mean, base department? Base department? You know?
And Vivian and Bopper also have beef with Joseph Anderson, but I don't know if that's two-sided.
I can't remember who Joseph Anderson is. Which guy is that?
A very stupid man who is very funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
People hate him, though, for his wonderfully based takes on Souls Legs.
Okay, what are his takes on Souls Legs?
That anything that punishes him for using anything
this
that
guy!
isn't a sword and a shield, but with the shield unequipped.
So is that his weapon of choice?
Yeah, basically. Long.
So can he not? Okay.
Or you could have the shield equipped too, but you're not allowed to use it.
Check out.
That's too many
weapon.
mechanics you're engaging with.
Weapon of choice.
Blocking.
Listen to the sound. Do you know what I'm referencing?
No.
There's a great music video you should see, which has Christopher Walken.
What's the song?
It's called Weapon of Choice. It's a little funny. It's funny a little bit in relation to Dune because there's a line that's sort of a Dune reference, and then he went on to play the Emperor, which is fun. But it's just sort of Christopher Walken schmoovin' for like a good 3-4 minutes. Which, you know, like we can all stand to see Christopher Walken schmoovin' for a good 3-4 minutes. You know, you agree? Jaden, have you seen this? No? You gotta check it out.
One of my favorite music videos has Chevy Chase in it.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What is it a music video for?
You Can Call Me Al by Paul Simon.
Okay.
It's awesome.
I
send it to you.
Chevy Chase is a character.
Well, you could tell. It's a different time. It was a different time when this was made.
What time is that?
Well, Chevy Chase is approaching unrecognizable with youth.
I mean, I know what young Chevy Chase looks like. You think I've never seen a young Chevy Chase? I
mean, no, but like. God, I'm gonna put you.
I'm a what? You're gonna what?
I'm gonna put the song on. It's such a good.
I probably can't. I would love to show stream, but I will get copyright claimed again. I've been copyright claimed once before.
I think the song is largely a joke about the height difference between the two of them, between Paul Simon and Chevy Chase.
What other music videos do I like that have an actor in them, bizarrely? Is there anything I can think of?
Most of my favorite music videos are like claymation or hand-drawn.
Yeah,
so.
those are fun. Those are fun.
Keen has a number of really good claymation if you're a Britpop enjoyer.
I generally am. Windmill, 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 windmill.
Oh, I wanted to show you the thing with the walls if you ever get a break.
I mean, I can get a break whenever I fucking want, Chief.
Whenever it's like a logical time.
I need to walk away and come back. I need to walk away and come back from the, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So now's as good a time as any.
You can call me out.
Hello?
Hi.
What are we seeing? What are we witnessing here?
It's indoors.
Indoors, okay. The Wall by Pink. Oh, that is sick. That is nice.
Up here is a even better use of it.
Yeah, that's nice. Actually, I think I kind of like it better down here than up here. I feel like the bricks themselves look too regular as a...
Oh, I've got a texture pack that varies bricks a little bit, like gives bricks a tiny amount of randomization.
I see. That would help this a lot. That would help this a lot. I don't have that.
Yeah, it's part of vanilla tweaks. It gives a lot of monotonous textures like sand, cobble, gravel, dirt. Just ever so bricks, bookshelves, diorite, ever so
nice.
Slight variation.
I mean, actually, diorite's not that monotonous, actually.
Tough, you know, all the things.
Yeah.
Not woods.
Not woods? I mean, woods kind of make sense the way they are.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just kind of how wood look.
But yeah, it goes hard.
I watched a video about bowling yesterday.
Oh.
Did you know that the planks on the floor of a bowling alley are like like the planks on the on the lane, to be clear, you know, are always standard and like the same like width and arrangement, and they are numbered.
I wonder if the ones at my school are, because they're old.
I mean, I feel like this has been a standard for a bit, probably. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've been bowling one time. Like a month ago.
What? Oh. Damn.
What?
You had never even been to Well,
no, I didn't. I didn't. No, I didn't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't
expanding.
go bowling as a kid for just whatever reason. So many people I've told this have been shocked at this. Though I think you weren't as shocked as other people. I feel like...
Well, it's just like, wow, you were not far from...
none of my family or like friend and like, we never as a friend group were like, hey, let's go bowling. And then like my family at no point was like, let's go bowling. So it just didn't really happen.
I would have if we were in town when the thing happened.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, you know,
you ever watch
in
that movie?
High school. No.
The corresponding movie? It's so bad. It's funny.
No. This is getting
it's
impermeable
so
to streaming audiences.
There's a Redditor.
But anyway, yeah, I had never been bowling, but I feel like, so the thing is, I I think you're less shocked than other people, and I think there's a reason for that. I feel like a lot of people I've told that have been really shocked are like people from like kind of suburbs places, and I feel in a lot of like less good suburbs, I would say.
Yeah.
Bowling is like one of the activities to do. Well, actually, like very specifically, I mentioned this at Sailbot, and the dude mentioned like listed like 3 or 4 activities that are like the small town activities, and one of them's like, oh, you go to like the Glow Bowling Night, which is what I went to the time where I went bowling, because that's something that Maggie did a lot, because it's one of the 4 activities.
You know, I went
that
with
is an option at nights.
Oh yeah.
I went with my partner and their friends. So yeah,
To a Glow
similar
Bowling
situation
night?
there. No, just bowling.
Regular
in
bowling.
general.
I see.
Regular bowling.
Yeah, but I went bowling the one time. I did surprisingly well. Like not great, but it was like a 90-point game.
Nice.
Was my like highest score of the night, which is pretty good for my first time. I don't know. Let's honestly, let's maybe shave this. Like, yeah, maybe we just get rid of the eaves. Maybe fuck the eaves. Eaves is such a great word to know. I feel like a lot of people don't know that word.
It's a good word.
Yeah, it's a great word.
Do you think many people know awnings?
I think more people know awnings than eaves.
I would have guessed the other way.
I would disagree. I think awnings is a word more people know.
I'm not an expert in whether or not people know awnings and eat, personally.
Because like awnings are a thing like you see on like storefronts, and like you'll see people like go, oh, let's duck under like the awning or something when it's raining, and like refer to an awning. You barely ever have to refer to the eaves of a house, whereas awnings, there's like putting them out, pulling them in. It's a thing that is managed and sometimes referred to.
Yeah, I can see
more
it.
often. So I think I would guess awnings is the more common word. Windmill! I'm done. I'm done with the windmill. I'm done. I'm not that I wasn't quite that aggravated. I think I was. I was. Well, no, I was briefly. I'm better now. There's a wandering trader over here. Are you pro or anti-wandering trader, like as an entity?
Anti.
Anti? I'm more respectful of the wandering trader than most, I think.
The main reason I'm particularly against them is their Mojang's excuse not to make sand otherwise renewable.
This is a fair point.
And that pisses me off because you cannot tell me that is a sustainable way of getting sand.
Do you have any
trading
wool?
With wandering traders.
Can I purchase some wool off you real quick? Just.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like running back to the house. Like fucking 8, dog.
Okay.
Do we want to one? Okay. Do you have an under chest over there?
No.
Can we just keep this on Goodwill for future favors? Because it's like 8 wool.
Okay.
I mean, I can give you. How about 8 mangrove logs?
Nine
mangrove logs. Okay. I feel like I'm getting extorted a little bit, but I will do it.
Get extorted.
I'm really lazy, so I'll get extorted. Is that 9? I didn't really count, if I'm being honest.
I must admit, you will count it as 9. I had like 7 in my inventory already, but I don't know.
One more.
Okay.
I started with 23. Oh, I think I might have shortchanged you. It's fine. I know.
Whatever.
I'll hide it somewhere. I'll hide 2 more somewhere.
No, don't do that.
I'll hand them over. I'll hand them over. Like 2 more. That should be good. I was just gonna like place them down somewhere.
Okay. Oh. Well. Okay.
I was gonna
There's a
throw them
lot
on,
of mangrove wood in this build, and all the chests are like actually sorted, so it would have been like actually a nightmare if like you just threw it in some shit.
No, I would have put it down.
Okay.
I did get extorted though, for real, for real.
I'm trying to think where the heck do I actually put the actual shop for the iron and iron product.
I don't know, man. I feel like maybe you should have like been like thinking about that sort of.
No, but I am, and I've
sort of
got like
continuously
sort of
throughout the
4
process.
Yeah, I have been, and I've got like 4 good locations.
Okay, I see. That doesn't look good, but I really want to move on. So this can be a I come back to it later or I don't type thing, you know?
Very stubby windmill.
Yeah.
Chunky base.
Yeah.
The actual windmill part of it I like. I love the little turbine. It's very cute.
Oh, good. That's good. That's good enough for me, though. That's good enough. I might rotate it. I might rotate where the turbine is. I felt like that direction made the most sense, but I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, Solstice, how goes it?
Hello, Solstice. Whoop. Solstice has a way. I think of everyone on the server, Solstice has like flown past me very close the most. You know.
When you're AFK, I make a point to fly like directly through you.
I didn't know that. I like this one chimney just out of the side of the boat. That's very.
Well, if you go to the base, it like follow it down. It's very clear why such a thing.
Nice. No, it's in like the smithy here. Nice.
Yeah, this is going to be Solstice's selling fully enchanted equipment shop here.
Nice, nice.
Where are you going, Solstice? Do you have the bulbs? Okay.
Yeah, maybe I should rotate it. I think it just doesn't look very good from. I think the windmill part doesn't look very good from the side, like the vanes, you know.
Yeah. Damn. Now the good part's gonna be facing away from me. Dang.
I'll see what I'll do. I'll
No,
think
no,
about
no,
it.
it's
No,
fine.
I might leave it. Because also I do feel like Fate not. There's on the one hand I feel like it does look better from the front, but on the other hand I feel like having like the detail features of the windmill, like the thing, and the pipe that goes out on different sides, looks better. You know. Whereas, do you know, if I have the pipe coming out and the actual windmill, like, sails on the same side, that side's going to be cluttered and the rest of it's going to be very sparse. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Sorry, I'm haggling.
Oh, you're haggling? Okay.
Back
do a
to
lot of
original
haggling.
price and you provide the copper.
There's a lot more this is maybe the most haggling heavy Minecraft server I've been on.
Well, shops have been a very recent development.
Yeah, because, well, I mean, yeah. Because I think both of us just decided, yeah, let's put a lot of effort into shops, and then because of that, it took us a long time to actually make them. You know?
This boat is the single stupidest project I've ever done.
It is. It's crazy. It's a crazy project.
Like, this boat puts the Star Fort to shame.
Oh, for sure. The Star Fort
I
was
don't
crazy,
know how
too.
that's possible. The Star Fort was one of my worst ideas I've ever had, just in terms of time commitment.
Yeah. Like your crazy minecart-based storage system that was deeply insane and broke every 5 minutes.
No, that was good. I've been considering bringing that back.
I mean, it did have some reliability
other
issues.
people fucked with it.
What?
It mostly broke when, like, creepers
Okay.
blew up, and mostly when other people were around. Or, like, a person or a
Well,
mob fell
that was
into it.
also a little bit because you needed to light up your base more, but.
Well, it was a huge area, but then I did eventually light it up very efficiently and made the mob farm.
Mm-hmm. And that was
the mob
that
farm
was yeah.
that fit the shape of the interior Pentagon.
Uh-huh.
Why did I do that?
I don't fucking know, man. It was crazy. It was a crazy thing to do.
Now, that would have been fine. It would have been fine if it weren't for the fact that, you know, the whole fucking the minecarts under it kept breaking because they were such irregular shapes, and when something would be unloaded, it would just cease.
Can you sleep?
Already on it.
Thank you. Excuse me. Alright, Alright, so I'm done the windmill part now.
I'm considering putting on an event that is, like, a headhunt, like whoever can collect the most other players have.
Oh. I can tell you who's
Win
not
prize.
winning at that! I don't know. I don't know how
You
I
can
am
bargain for them
about-
and stuff.
That's
too.
true, I do have a lot of money.
And it's not going to be like some people are thrown into an arena. No, it's going to be over a period of time, just about the normal thing.
I do have a lot of money. Though I do feel like what's gonna happen is Solstice is gonna sneak up on me a shitload of times. Because I'm not very observant. Sometimes. Alright. So the windmill portion of the slime store is done. Now time for like the actual like building. You know? I need to put away this ratchet I always fiddle with. I really like fidgeting with this ratchet.
There are worse things to fidget with.
I mean they're great. That and also this. Where'd my piece of 3D print support material go? Where'd it go? There he is.
You gendered it?
I in that moment, I guess, yes.
Cis people be gendering everything.
I
Holy
just
shit.
said a word, dog.
Man, during Pride Month too.
Gendering isn't
The streets have
unwoke.
gone too
There's
far.
nothing unwoke about gendering something in particular.
The straights have gone
Also,
too far.
I feel like trans women are always gendering inanimate objects as well. I feel I've seen that as well.
Yeah, but we're allowed to. white men not getting it.
Hmm.
During Pride Month too. My God. How dare you?
Have you seen? Have you met my pet bee,
No.
Mrs. Weed?
I did see the thumbnail.
Because so originally, like early on in the server, I got a bee which I named Weed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Weed ran off. But like last month, this was on the sleep deprived day, I found Weed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a couple other bees that had all ran away to that island, yes?
Okay.
And I was trying to bring them back, but the thing is, I had this terrible tragedy where I was using a boat, I had leads, I somehow managed to boat right, when I drag the leads, the bees slightly dip into the water sometimes if I'm going fast. And I happened to go over, like, a random magma vent.
Okay.
So Weed ended up in the water, and then the magma vent dragged them down. And they died.
Damn.
Yeah. So then I named the other one I had Mrs. Weed. The original Weed, also a woman, by the way, to be clear.
I mean, bee.
Yes, exactly. But just, Mrs. Weed is the more femme of the two. They're.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And Mrs. Weed is now survived by, like, 40 or so bee children. You know, like a shitload of bees.
That is many.
Yeah, that's a lot. There's a lot of bees in my honeycomb farm. You should go inside the beetrium.
I have been.
It's really interesting to be in the beetrium because you're just surrounded by bees. I'm so scared to click when I'm in there because
It's not quite the same
as real life.
as being
Yeah,
surrounded by bees in real life. Yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah, I'm
You
sure
ever been surrounded by bees?
What? Real life?
You
No.
ever been surrounded by? Koala, you ever been surrounded by bees?
I doubt it. I don't know if he's still watching anyway.
Man, leather.
Did you say leather or weather?
Leather. Weather too, holy shit. It's some plus.
It's so hot.
Yeah, I'm trying to like work and do my job.
Yeah. My AC is running at max, and it's keeping my room at a nice 77.
Off.
Yeah. Because it's, like 90 fuck degrees outside.
Yeah, I don't know what it is in Pivot, but it's been well over.
It's like
there.
it's like 95. 92 right now.
I'm so happy I did not have to work today.
That's nice.
I do, however, have to work tomorrow.
I'm sorry you have to beekeep in 90-degree weather.
Yeah.
I bet the bees don't like it either.
It beats the rain we've been having.
That's true. They don't like rain.
I don't know if you how aware of it, but back it was it got heinous here.
Well, there's some bad rain up here a couple days ago, I think.
Mm-hmm. I was out driving. Well, I wasn't the one driving.
Oh, I forgot you're learning how to drive now.
Well, no, I still haven't done my permit test.
Well, yeah, I said learning, not. Or were you drive? Were you? Who was driving? Were you driving or?
No, I was not driving. No.
Oh, what are you doing?
But we were out at the dump.
Out of the what?
We've moved almost 3,000 pounds of shit. Anyway,
What are you talking about?
Blue to black, right?
What? Out at the where? What?
Dump.
Okay, you were dumping things?
Landfill.
Uh-huh. What were you landfilling?
Stuff from our unfinished piece.
Oh, okay.
Long story as to why we'll do that.
I remember.
Anyway, yeah, we by now we've moved like 3,000 pounds of stuff. Anyway, it was blue and then it was black.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't see 3 feet in front of us other than like taillights of the cars like right there.
Oh.
And all the traffic lights went out.
That's great.
Really great time.
That's great.
And the basement flooded and the power was going on and off.
Well, were you?
Awesome.
I guess you weren't here for the huge Pittsburgh power outage.
Yeah, well, constantly getting updates about it.
I was not affected. Luckily.
I'm glad.
But holy shit, everywhere else was.
Pibbert.
How the fuck do I build a big goo store? I want there to be something vaguely grand about this goo store. You know? It needs to have, like... Okay. I could do that. I could steal that detailing I did on the church with some slight modifications. I think that could look good. I'm gonna single player ideate a little bit. Something like this. Like these, I love these. These are nice. The archy things.
Yeah, they're good. Idea I just had. If I wasn't doing what I am doing, I totally set up like rings of water, so that like you could trident around, fly between places.
What are you
surrounding
doing?
my stuff. Well, in terms of like I'm building primarily underground theoretically.
Like having a bunch of like water around.
Just like rings of water between like my base's spawn.
Yeah, they actually had that on the Dream SMP. Weirdly, that was like one of the like few things they had that was like infrastructure.
I thought they didn't have Elytra.
No, they don't have Elytra, but they had tridents.
Oh, that seems very inconvenient.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Very finicky.
Techno was good at them.
It would definitely be set up to be for trident use.
Yeah. Ah! Goddamn fucking sky rats! I like calling them sky rats. I've started doing that, and it's really improved.
I've gotten back to my bed. I'm sleeping.
Creeper.
Oh man.
I was hoping you'd say it. Because it needed to be said, but I couldn't say it after I was the one that said creeper, you know? It has to be a second person.
Oh, we mapped out your transaction. My partner is Solstice and I. We mapped out your transaction with Solstice from yesterday for the sticks.
Yeah.
And holy shit, you ripped him off so bad.
Hey! He was the... Look, no, the thing is, he ripped himself off.
Yeah.
Because I'd said a significantly lower price earlier in the conversation. And he didn't notice. I said something like 8. I said something like 6 diamonds for the whole double chest. And then he said, how about 1 diamond for 5 stacks? And I'm like, okay! Yeah, man! Yeah, man, that's great. I will definitely pay that. I will definitely do that. Because I didn't want to, you know... Actually, funny thing, I feel like I talked him down, because he said, like, 1 diamond for 3 stacks at first, and I was like, how about 5? You know? If anything, I prevented him from ripping himself off farther. What do you think about that?
Very possible. Rip.
I feel like if we ever did like a stats competition, what are you doing with the triggering? What is that?
I'm making our item frames invisible.
Ah, I see.
This is a thing anyone can do, regardless of op.
I know. I haven't done it yet. I'm also opt, but I think I'm opt, right?
Yeah. You should be. You own the server.
I do own the server. I do pay a shockingly low amount, but I do pay. You know?
Cloud Nord.
Fucking Cloud Nord. We love Cloud Nord. I wanna Cloud Nord. Please sponsor me. Please sponsor me, Cloud Nord. Wouldn't that be
Holy
great?
Shit. You should send them an email.
I should send Cloud Nord a sponsorship email, because I would look. I'd shill for Cloud Nord so hard. I'd do like some of those like difficult ad reads. I'd make a character. I'd get like a fucking Viking skin and like sit up on a cloud and do ad reads and shit. Like I'd commit, okay? What are you nodding about?
Music?
I was... Cloud Nord, I would commit, okay? I should send Cloud Nord an email. I feel like you didn't get the YouTubers doing like ad reads with characters thing until like maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. I wonder what shifted. Do you know what I mean though? Because I feel like at some point it became a thing where people would do like little skits for the ad reads, and they'd have like recurring characters and stuff. You know what I mean? Okay. How the fuck do I want to shape this building, and how the fuck do I want to build this building? That's a great question. How does one... What vibe do I want to... what vibe do you think I should go for? I trust your judgment. Potentially. I at least trust your judgment enough to ask for it, you know? I might... I mean... You know, I'll probably listen.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Maggie.
No, Maggie's... I don't know what she's doing. Homework, probably?
Yeah.
Or,
I just thought I heard something in the background, but...
No, I did talk to her in the background, but I was just... She was, like, nodding very aggressively at something, but it was music. I was... She's vibing. No, it's good that you're vibing. That's fine. You're vibing. You're getting programming done. If I'm ever distracting, let me know. But yeah, what the fuck vibe do I want to go for the main building? What do you think? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Cause like I have my traditional, I have the aesthetic I've been doing for a lot of like the industrial buildings, which does work. I think it's nice, you know. I personally quite like the like mud brick and deep slate kind of old aesthetic. It it gives early industrial in the way I want it to, you know?
Yeah. You're in the jungle here.
Here I am in the jungle, this is true.
You should use bamboo.
For what? Like the...
Bamboo and deep slate.
Bamboo?
And maybe mangrove too. But...
Instead of mud brick?
Drop the mud brick, bring in bamboo.
Bamboo's so bright. It's so bright. And also that's not really like a vibe. I mean like in terms of like general like stylistically I'm not sure what to do either. You know,
Splurging goop.
Did you just say splurging goop?
Yes.
I think mainly is this building going to be like vaguely fancy and imposing, or is it going to be kind of ramshackle and gross?
I think it should be sort of open air, sort of, not necessarily like warehousey.
Open air and warehousey don't really go very well together in a lot of things.
Sort of like large industrial shetty.
Yeah.
If you're just thonking, could you come over and tell me whether or not what I've done is stupid?
Yeah, I'm just thonking right now, so I can come over.
For the assembly line. Offer me solutions, offer me alternatives, and I decline. The end of the world as we know it. Sorry, my beautiful song has serenaded you into a copyright strike.
I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Hello. Doors? Starting with doors is an odd choice.
Yeah, well, I realized I don't know what the hell I'm cutting. I'm like squashing into block.
I don't know what the fuck you're making, even. Like, what is this supposed to be making?
I don't know. We're processing iron into iron.
You're processing iron into iron.
This is all physical stuff, not chemical.
Yeah,
so
you don't...
It stays iron.
Well, you don't, Frankly, you don't do that.
Yeah, but like... We're compressing and cutting.
So this is like a cold rolling type. Well, then interesting. You would never go from something else to blocks. You'd go from blocks to something else.
Okay.
Generally, you'd be like, I guess if block, like, I don't know. You can't really do an I-beam in Minecraft, I guess.
We could go from iron blocks to ingots to like. Not chains, because that doesn't make any... Iron bars?
Iron blocks to ingots to iron... I don't know. Let me think about what I think here.
Does the items, like, do they...
I thought you were making the assembly line for the chains and the lanterns.
Well, I am, but, like, chains don't really work well in assembly line by anything I can imagine in Minecraft, because it's like making link.
Yeah, but like...
Plus, what's actually those are gonna be like down in the pit.
But like iron doesn't really make a lot of sense in an assembly line either, because you don't like do that.
What don't you do? Also, hello.
You would never put like iron on a... Who are you saying hello? Oh, Jaden's here.
Yeah.
You would never really put, like, just, like, iron ingots on a conveyor belt and process something with them like that. That's not how you do that.
Sure, but, like, it's fun.
I mean, sure, yeah. Well, you're the one that asked me if it made sense, and I'm telling you no.
Well, no necessarily does it make sense from a mechanical. Like, does it look alright as something that is visually interesting, especially if I end up putting, like, the shop receptacles back here?
I don't know,
This is one
man.
of the places.
I don't know, man.
But you take iron and, like, cut it into bars for making iron bars, though, right?
You'd probably extrude that.
Well, we don't have any extruders, I'm afraid.
Yeah. I'm aware of that. Well, you could... You definitely could make something extruder looking, but you'd have to, like, way change the whole thing. Because, like, I think a vertical iron bar coming out of something, and you could have, like, some kind of thing at the top, like, cutting that off into, like, rebar. How make rebar, I guess, is the... You know? How do you make a rebar? Yeah, that's what I thought. You'll see. Let me send you a picture of how they make rebar. For something like this. Every step of working with steel is fucking glowing hot at all times. So the big furnaces down here, what process the iron? Are these?
Yeah, we're because we're kind of harvesting scrap metal from in the ship, and also, like, I guess from the desert or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
So this is cast iron, yeah?
Yeah, presumably.
Okay, let me remember what I...
And again, I don't really have basins to cast iron into. But I can make some.
I mean, yeah, I think you should do some casting basins. That would be nice.
Have a big pit, or a big crucible.
Yeah. Let me remember how cast iron.
But like from an aesthetic standpoint, do the items on the belt look stupid? Like they're definitely floating, and that's bothering me.
I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not sure what I'd like recommend you do.
I don't think they like detract from the build though.
No, I wouldn't say they detract. I don't know if they add that much.
Yeah. There's just a little bit of like ensuing, like conveying movement, I guess, which is what I'm going for a little bit.
Yeah. You know, actually, I'm looking at how cast iron furnaces look like. Honestly, thinking about it a little bit, turning like the pistons of a ship engine into a cupola, as it's called, more practical than I would have thought. They're kind of a weird, tall shape. They're like weird. They're big, cylindrical, tall furnaces. They're a very weird shape for furnaces.
Wait, fuck, Jack. Do I need to gut this base here and put in a massive crucible down here?
I mean, you don't necessarily. You couldn't do like a big crucible. You could also like if you want some detailing back here, you could have like some spigots coming out the back here and some smaller like things, some like smaller like. I think
considering it.
You'd want to do like crucibles filled with lava.
This is location number 3 in terms of potential spots that I could sell the thing.
What I think you could do, honestly, I think what you should do then is you should do spigots of lava coming out here or something. Some kind of little spigoty looking guy. And then like a crucible, some crucibles filled with lava. And then like, could you somehow make it look like there's a crucible with iron in it? Like solid or iron in it?
Maybe.
Because I feel like, I think would work for that, this is just a guess, you like hide an item stand halfway like into the floor, you like bury an item stand and then put like an iron helmet on him. Or like honestly put like an iron mini block on his head. Ow! Ah, it's my fault! That's my own fault! There's water! We're near a river. River gaming. Didn't you not speaking? I said speaking instead of spoke on purpose.
Oh, where do you think? Okay, so down here is the one. Oh, sorry. Down here is the one location I could have the things for the iron shop. Back there is one. Up is one.
I'm kind of fucking with back there.
Okay, okay.
I think.
I need to figure out what
it's
this
sort of,
space...
since it's like behind the thing, it really kind of sequesters it off and really kind of makes it its own space in a lot of ways, which I appreciate. I think is nice.
Yeah. I need to figure out what purpose to give the assembly line and this whole thing. Cause like
I don't know, man. The assembly line overall is a little bit strange as an item for me. Also, I thought were chains being sold in the same storage place with the iron? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chains, lanterns. I don't think people were gonna buy weighted pressure plates.
Probably not.
But one thing I thought I had is just you see the spruce trapdoors behind the assembly line?
Uh-huh.
I literally tear those out, put barrels there, and like literally you go up to the assembly line and take it off. It doesn't make sense, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Other location, just this big open space that was my initial idea.
It's so easy to accidentally break your ladder here.
Yeah.
Which open space was the original idea,
Just
you said?
This.
Ah.
Right here.
What the fuck's gonna go here if not the iron store?
Well, it's just a nice, big, impressive entrance.
Yeah, but you've got you've got a vendor. You've got an iron golem vendor.
But the more I think about it, the more I'd have to tear out the pile of iron to fit all the barrels I want.
So you need to tear out your decoration. You need to tear out your shop decorations to make it a shop. So instead you're gonna put the shop somewhere else, but the shop decorations don't make sense over here anymore.
Well, one thing I was thinking was that I'd have like one barrel here where you can just buy like a shulker box full of iron. Just buy in mass.
That sounds nice, yeah. I like that idea.
I set myself on fire.
How much would a shulker box
I hurt myself today.
Cost? To see if you still feel. Can I remember the third line of hurt?
I'm trying to think.
Jaden, you're here, right?
So I was going to do.
Are you speaking? Are you speaking?
No, I forgot how to.
Okay.
That's important. So I was thinking.
Sleep time. I need to shelter
like,
in place. I need to shelter in place.
Yeah, I was thinking that I do like half a stack per diamond. In not bulk.
Would it be cheaper or more expensive in bulk?
Maybe cheaper. Maybe 36 diamonds for a shulker box.
Hell yeah! I'd pay that. I'd pay that over and over again.
42, maybe?
I'd pay that probably also.
Something in that range for just like a whole ass shulker box. You keep the shulker box, like
something between half and 3/4 of a stack.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like a great deal.
Because like half a stack is like thoroughly ripping myself off, my other deal off. You know?
Yeah.
So I think closer to 3/4. But yeah, you go to the golem to buy bulk. You need to speak with the dude.
Mr. Bulk Golem. You should name tag him something.
Name him Grums.
Not Grums.
Grums.
Oh, and I'm very disappointed that earlier you didn't bring up the most important line. Black pantyhose were added to censor the outfit. It's very necessary.
I mean, I saw it.
I understand the kind of man that Grums is.
We love Grums on this stream.
No, we don't. We do not. I want to be incredibly clear.
I think it'd be a fun co-host.
Oh,
The
for
same
sure.
way yesterday I said we love the Confederacy on this stream.
Whoa.
Because Jack started singing Freebird,
As a
and,
bit.
you know, Leonard Skinner loved the Confederacy.
That's true.
Leonard
Let's
Skinner loved
let's
the
think of some
Confederacy.
other band names that would be funny to replace all the vowels with Y. I think that sounds like a good activity.
For some reason Coldplay was the first that came to mind, and how would you even pronounce that?
I think this is the best one.
I reckon
It might just be.
I reckon King Giz you could get a lot away with.
King, Giz,
It doesn't change a whole lot.
and thy
It just goes. It goes from like
lizard.
gizzard to geezer. Geezered. Like, it doesn't change much.
Exactly.
In the thy lizard.
Weezierd. How you feeling about Wiser?
I'm not fucking with Wiser.
That one just looks like a stroke. That one looks like a stroke.
Yeah. I was thinking, I was like, wait, this one is completely incomprehensible. I need to type it out.
It's pretty comprehensible.
How are we feeling about
What about that one?
similar? Queen and Ween, pretty good.
Yeah. Mannequin pussy, not bad.
Excuse me? I've not even heard of that.
You know, never heard of. I mean, neither did I until a couple months ago.
Okay.
Only because a coworker walked in to work wearing a shirt like a band shirt for Mannequin Pussy, but it was just like a picture of like several like anatomical models of skeletons like on fire
That's
or something.
that goes hard.
Goes hard.
That goes hard.
It wasn't exactly like that, but that's how it exists in my memory. And with like the band, it was like the band named Mannequin Pussy on it. Yeah, hell yeah, I love it.
That's like a fucking fever.
Oh really?
That's a fever dream of a. Oh, you said hell yeah.
Yeah,
Just.
I thought she was just like. Well,
You thought he just what? Repeat. Sorry, you cut. What? One of our internets is dying.
son of a, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, you said you. Okay, repeat
Fine.
that.
Because I thought she was just wearing like a normal shirt, like not a band shirt. I guess it's not like a normal.
Clearly not normal.
Well, like a band shirt would be abnormal.
But you
An
thought it was just a
unbranded
shirt that
shirt,
happened
if
to
you
say that for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah, like she seemed like the type. You
What's
can take
that
it however you want.
mean? Radio, Riddy Hyde.
Radiohead is pretty
I like
good.
Riddy Hyde.
There's so little of the actual name left.
Shit, I need to build. I need to build a fucking building. How the fuck do we do open air warehouse? Wait, no, I got it. Okay. Not doing bamboo though. That's not right. Gins and rises. Six pistols. That's a lot of pistols.
Not that many.
Compared to the amount in the US, that's like tiny. It's all about perspective.
Pink Floyd. Diff pink. I'm not using bamboo. I really don't feel like using bamboo. It's way too bright. It's way too bright. It's like a bunch of big archy things, but open air. We have... Huh?
That one's awesome.
I can't see chat. What's awesome?
Oh, Tom Petty and the Heartbreak. Oh, you forgot a word.
Probably... Yeah, I probably did. I'm tired.
Jack wrote Black Country Road.
No road. Night road.
No road. No new. Heartbreakers, but you replace all the vowels with Y. It's like incomprehensible.
There we go. Now I'm correct. How do we not got to the Beatles yet? How do we not got to the Beatles yet? Thy Beatles. That one's pretty bad. Sindgurden. You know? Anything with thee becoming thy is pretty funny. Ori, do you really think that bamboo's not going to be too bright? I really feel like it's going to be too much. You know?
That one's truly incomprehensible.
Who is that? Iron and
I want to
Wine.
see if any of you can get. Yeah, it is Iron and Wine. No, I mean, you're already using bamboo. I think you're in a much brighter environment than you are at home. Like, with the bright green grass and the bright green...
Yeah. That's true, but I just feel like all bamboo...
Like, the mud brick,
mud
brick is the only desaturated block you're really working with.
So if I use all bamboo walls, if I use, like, all bamboo for the sort of walls, because what I think I want to do, what I've decided I want to do kind of... for the edge of it, you know that kind of like Colosseum-y like arch pattern where it's not like an actual wall, but it's just sort of like, you know what I'm talking about? At all?
Yeah. Well, and you can use like, but I was thinking a lot of like bamboo fences.
Fences? Really? How would I do that in an arch and make that look good? I don't really see that working out.
Well, fences allow you to make more rounded, like, non-solid blocks allow you to make more rounded.
A lot of the time, a lot of time when I use fences, it ends up really not round. I don't like the way fences get kind of jagged because they're not symmetrical like that.
I've been using lots of fences and walls and arches in the boat project.
Like, I don't know, stairs...
And also, like, add some windows.
Stairs and arches is nice, like, you know. Like, I want you to... I have Huh. I think you also might just be underestimating just how bright bamboo is, cause like, look at that. It's like banana yellow. It's like it's.
It's pretty bright, but like I've been using red sandstone, and like that shit is so much more orange than this is yellow.
Yeah, it's just it's I guess less bright and more just really light is my. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I have no idea what I could go for a roof on this that would look good. You know, I have no idea what to pair.
I mean, you could keep that the mangrove.
Ooh, it needs,
I like the combo.
It needs a dark color somewhere.
Oh yeah, no, deep slate, particularly I think the tile, the brick of the deep slate, like the fine bricks, like the ones you're using on the road here,
Tile.
like, they're like a lot darker than the big bricks, and thus I think they work better here.
Well, for where? Where
I
would
also
I
just love
put
these
that
as a
though?
texture.
I really like tile. It's nice. Where the fuck would I even put that?
Roads and pillars.
Well, there's already roads,
floor and
obviously.
pillars.
But I feel like,
Yeah, sorry.
Look, I just feel like walls and roof are the main thing you can see from the outside, especially, and just mangrove and bamboo being like the only the main colors you can see from the outside. Is gonna be too much. It's just too much.
Strong pillars.
Like in the corners, yeah, okay.
The corners out, and not even necessarily just the corners. You can have them in the middle and stuff too.
I'm not fucking with mangrove for the roof at all. I'm looking at it in my mind palace, and it is not good. Like, a Tribe Called Quest?
Yeah, the Tribe Called Quest is awesome.
Oh.
With all lies. They just came on, so it's like, fuck, that one's brilliant.
That is good. This is the first one I'm stumped on. This is the first one I'm stumped on.
It is over half Y.
What?
It is KYYNY. It is a band I mentioned earlier today.
Keanu.
You're exceedingly close. Not like thematically, but like in terms of letters. You're like one letter off.
You said it. I know. You said it, but I actually have no idea how to spell them. I have no idea how they're spelled.
It's Keanu, but with an E instead of a U, I guess. I
actually don't know Keen. I like some Britpop stuff, but I'm not like well versed in it. You know.
They're more obscure. But they're awesome.
Nice.
Not too long ago, one of their songs was made extremely famous by some like actual like A-list celebrity performing it, and then it went viral on TikTok.
Yeah, real.
So that was awesome because they got no recognition for it.
That's great. What song?
Somewhere Only We Know.
Let's see who performed it.
But but their best song, in my opinion, is Bed Shape. No question about it.
Who other than Keen. You've mentioned that song before.
Yeah. Oh, because it's got like the most amazing claymation music video. All sorts of.
I'm not seeing anything in the like pop culture section about anyone well known doing it. Like
Rihanna.
Rihanna? I'm not. I feel like the fact Rihanna made a cover would be mentioned here. It's not on the Wikipedia page. Someone needs to.
If you go to videos, Rihanna's version is like half of them. Solstice, what do you think of the assembly line?
Anyone else feeling like they could chow down for like a whole like 2008 Honda Civic with a side of ground beef and cheese?
Yeah, man. This is an inside joke between the two of us.
Okay.
We were waiting to be picked up from Chipotle for a fundraiser.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a fundraiser. It was academic team.
Oh, right. And we were talking about how Jaden could just eat anything with ground beef and cheese. And I believe
I'm a humble man.
I was like a Honda Civic. Did I say Civic in the moment, or was it just car?
It might have been car in the moment, but we went back to it.
We went back to it a lot. I
can't remember if it was a Honda Civic or a Toyota Corolla, but it was one of those two.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Honda Civic.
But in the moment, I straight up forgot the words for Toyota Corolla.
Yeah, I feel like it was Honda Civic though. What fucking car was it that he drive? It was some.
No, a bad one.
Yeah. Him converting to Christianity is so funny.
It's really good.
It's the funniest thing to ever happen. It's
I think specifically the pivot to Eastern Orthodoxy. It's by far the funniest possible option.
No. No, the funniest possible option would have been like Coptic.
Okay, I guess.
Right? How am I wrong? You can get weirder than Eastern Orthodoxy.
It's not weird.
You can get funnier than Eastern Orthodoxy, I think. Mormon would have been really funny.
Maybe. Well, Mormon would have been like a different. In my mind, that's like a different subset, you know.
Yeah. How the fuck am I gonna import water into this building? How's water going in? Is it just going under the art? How? I'm slightly seeing the mangrove roof now, a little bit. I think I see it. I think I have the vision. I think we're going...
And you can do, like, trims and stuff with deep slate.
Yeah.
Whatnot.
Oh, yeah, like edges of the roof with the deep slate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking... I think I'm going a little bit Arab style. A little bit, I guess. Because, like, I've seen a lot of structures out there that do, like, the sort of, like, just a bunch of arches, no real walls kind of thing. Because, you know, ventilation. And I think that general aesthetic will work. And I think it'll work best if I ripple the roof with the arches, but like maybe offset. You know what I mean? Maybe not offset.
Yep. I love open shit.
Yeah. It's like practically all the buildings in Costa Rica are just open like that. Fun fact. Like most of them. You know? If the plan I said for modded yesterday, the kind of Arab style, there will be a lot of open buildings like that in my future. You know? Shit, what block do I want to use for the pillar? Honestly, let's do polished deep slate for the pillar. It's too late.
This has become my redstone component lackey. I mean, I'm paying him, but like, I just can't be bothered to make any of this shit.
You pay lackeys generally. Lackey is generally a paid position. That's a great sentence. I've not looked at chat for too long.
What?
If someone else has popped into chat, I'm so sorry. No.
What are you? Have you just? Are you using all my materials for this? Okay. I'd also.
What?
I'll bring it up to. I'll take it from 9 to like 15. If you add in a stack of observers.
They're scary.
I know. Every time you say sky rats, though, I just
9 to 15. Yeah. I'll add 6
They're
diamonds for a
like
stack
seagulls
of
to
observers.
me.
Actually, what do they take to make? I don't remember.
Phantoms to me are like seagulls.
Okay, never mind. No,
you can't take that back now.
14. Yeah, 14 for a
what?
stack of each of them.
What? Okay, how is it?
I'm negotiating. 14 diamonds for a stack of
Good, you're fine then.
comparators, repeaters, and observers.
My mic's still running over there too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. So I'm having a very
Do you
one-sided
think 14
conversation.
is reasonable? Okay. What other redstone components are there? Droppers and dispensers? We'll get there eventually.
Is he making machines for them, or is he just making the components?
I think he's just crafting the components.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, he's getting me for 14 diamonds, a stack of observers, a stack of repeaters, and a stack of comparators.
Nice. That's a good
Yeah,
deal.
sticks are Well, the actual material demand is not very high.
I need
It's
to
just
I need to make a
crafting.
redstone component shop so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would buy all the fucking thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'd start a small industrial revolution if I've made a redstone component shop.
Yeah. And you can provide good, like, sticky piston stuff.
Yeah, I can provide sticky piston. The one thing I need to make that a reality is, one, I need all the outer crafters. Second, I need a fucking cobble farm.
Yeah. You don't need to worry about an iron farm. I got you covered in iron.
Yeah. So actually, I might still make, because I have the plan for one, and we'll see if that happens. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I have the design.
But I'd like to think
my
my prices are reasonable enough, and I have a high enough stock that no one on the server will need to exist at an iron farm for the rest of the server.
Yeah, but I just kind of want one. Is the, you know? Because, like, I made the design, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If my math is right, I'm getting an
Solstice, I guess that one's only for Jade and we're the only two who know that band.
I don't know this
I
band.
would assume.
What?
I did the album leaf in Just Wise.
We're back to Just Wise again.
Yeah, Solstice, without knowing what the band is, just from the context of the words, guess the album leaf.
I was also gonna guess
What the
that,
fuck?
actually. I was also gonna guess that.
I
There's
did.
not, I mean,
Crazy.
there's not that many.
How
I
many
can see it in
words?
my mind vision. There's not that many,
Did you say your
words
mind
that
vision?
quite look like that. Yeah, my mind vision. I'm too broke for a palace. I only get visions.
You only get a vision? Okay. No, I got a palace.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I've got a mind abode at the very least. Palace might be a lot, but like, I got
You're paying rent.
No, I'm not paying rent in my own mind palace. Come on.
Or okay, you've got like a mind. You've got like a mind mortgage, I reckon.
Yeah. Wait, shit, no, I am paying rent. That's what the meds are.
It's astonishing how cool it feels in here, even though it's 78 compared to the
Yeah.
rest of the apartment.
The part, it just keeps getting hotter in here, frankly.
It's 78.
Yeah, it's gone up a degree again.
It's so hot outside.
Yeah.
It's gonna rain tomorrow, and hopefully that'll cool it down.
Hopefully it doesn't just make it humid. Oh yeah, I for context for the stream mic, we're talking about how fucking Maggie and I are talking about how fucking hot it is in here right now.
It's so hot eternally.
Yeah. I've got my AC going at full blast and it's still 78 in here. Just bad.
Yeah. I wonder what temperature it is ambiently in my room. Too lazy to go and check somewhere.
Real. Build. I've not built in like a minute. Did I put that shovel away or did I break that shovel? I put it away so I didn't break it. Good. Hatsune Miku!
What?
I'm still typing shit out in Entirely Wise.
Well, that's not a band though.
I know, but it came to mind and it was funny. It looks very funny.
Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Deep Slate is the best block in the game. Pet Shop Boys?
Nah.
Beach Boys?
Beef.
What?
Beef Boys?
I said Beach Boys!
You did. It just sounded like Beef Boys, which is
Maybe-
incredibly funny.
Recorded ass
But
here.
actually have wide in it.
Backstreet Boys.
Like one.
Big Street Bees!
The Beastie Boys? Is that? Not really.
Oh. Beefy, yeah,
Bye
Beefy,
Sty Buys! No, Beastie Boys is actually really funny because the Bye Sty Buys.
Yeah.
Every Y is a double Y. Which means you could make it yo I. So you could go Bye Sty Buys. Bye Sty Buys. Fuck, this is a thing I saw a bit ago. That was okay. So SNL, this is the thing that SNL did like 20 or 30 years ago, I think. They had Foo Fighters on as the music for the night, and they had Christopher Walken as like the host, right? So Christopher Walken was asking Dave Grohl, hey, how should I say it? Like, what's the emphasis on? And Dave Grohl sees the opportunity because the emphasis is on food, not fighters. But he's told Christopher Walken that the emphasis was on fighters. So he fucking says, you know, Foo Fighters. And I was like, which is good. That's a baby ocelot. Hello, friend. Hello, mister. Hello. I'm chasing you down. It's such a shame that ocelots aren't good for shit anymore. You know?
Were they?
We used to be able to make them cats, but they don't become cats anymore.
Well, firstly, that doesn't make them useful.
Cats are semi-useful.
They don't.
Yeah, they do actually have like a mechanical massive benefit in mob sorting.
Creepers being afraid of them is actually really helpful.
If you're like a degenerate, sure.
What do you degenerate? What do you mean a degenerate?
Like doing mob sorting freak shit. Why are you trying to segregate the mobs, man?
What?
That's what Owen was talking about. They've been very quiet. Suspicious.
Because I was typing out a particularly funny one. Oh no, it's even funnier than that. I missed.
Sweet.
Wait. No, we both fucked up.
Yeah, I put an X accidentally typing, but
There we go. Oh no.
Isn't that
God,
what you just
there
did?
we go. There we go.
That's not how you spell machine. There's not. Do you not know how to spell?
Oh, yeah, no, you're so right. I mean, but also, like, obviously no.
Yeah, that's true. But Florenci and in thy McChiney. Okay, I need to like lock in and do things. Get it twisted, get it twisted. Come on. Come on, get it twisted, come on.
I can't believe no one commented on B's G's Gold. So good, it wouldn't want.
I don't actually know that what band that's supposed to be, and also I was doing things. What was that you said?
I gotta go. Food. Modest mouth. It is to yes, yeah.
I'm trying to come up with a bit to start now. You have any good bits on the dome? Nah.
Not off the top, not that I could think of.
What'd you say?
Not that I can think of.
Ah! The fucking mobs! Of course they leave right when it becomes night. I try not to sleep here because I don't like respawning here. So, but I have not been dying a lot recently. I've been doing better about not dying.
Exactly.
I've been getting better. I don't know what I'm doing. I like this palm tree. Ow! I should make like the 20 palm the 20 palm trees from like Dune. You know, like the thing.
Yeah.
Just like that how many, you know, how 10,000, what was it, 10,000 lives? 100,000? 10,000.
Something like that. 100,000 seems a bit excessive.
100,000. Well, it is Dune, but
Maybe that's true.
it's sort of an excessive piece of, you know, it's sort of an excessive piece.
Have I told you that they put one of the characters in CyborgLion is Leto too. He is the God Emperor.
What do you mean he's Leto too?
I mean exactly what I mean. I think I'm pretty clear on that fact.
Ugh, that's not looking good. Well, what do you break that one? How about that? What about, no. I want like a quarter stair. Like imagine instead of full stair with the, imagine like the piece of the stair that's missing, you know? Imagine if we could just place that, like a quarter block. Wouldn't that be nice?
I suppose it could have its uses.
Well, there's one of them right here. No! You're doing it all wrong. You're doing it all wrong. That's like so tall. That's too tall. No, okay, I can make that work. Cause actually now I can slot this pipe underneath the arch. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I think. What space between arches do I want here?
Yo.
Yo?
Yo.
Yo!
I will. Yo.
Jojo, yo! I am streaming, by the way.
Alright, sick. I just came on to say hi because, you know, the current situation with me. Friends are pretty much over all the time, so I can barely do anything. But I came on because I saw all the folks were here and I wanted to connect for a second. How's it going, you guys?
It's going good. I'm building.
Let's go on.
I'm building shop.
Yeah. It is hot. I will admit it. It is very hot. I don't even think I've restocked my shop, but oh well. I have not gotten a chance to do much of anything, but you know, it is what it is. I should be able to attend sessions with Ori. So.
Like, what do you mean, like gaming? What? Sessions?
D&D sessions.
Oh, okay, yeah.
D&D sessions.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, it has been hot, hasn't it? Has it been hot over where you've been too, Jaden?
Well, he's in the same place where you are, I believe.
That too.
Oh yeah, it's been boiling. I gotta admit, and also the river is kind of not great. It's the current strong, so it's not great for cooling off on because it's pulling you. And
wait, where are you with the river?
Several times people have. We're in fuck, I don't know. I'm not good with geography. I could probably find out. Hold up. We're with my grandparents. So this is like.
And where do they live? What's your mother's maiden
Milford?
name?
You know those 3 numbers on the back of your
what's the
card? I'm just really curious.
What's the
what
street
digits
that
are.
you grew up on?
Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't say this stuff out loud, should I? I mean,
no, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. I was just joking.
Easton.
Easton.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
Easton.
Well, not
Classic
Easton
place.
actually, but we've got. I think
You
we're
were talking about
Milford.
Jaden. You were talking about a guy you know who lives in Easton. Yesterday.
We're
2 days ago?
along. We're along
was?
Delaware.
Or what's his face? What the guy who sent you 501 degree fever?
103 degree fever,
Fuck.
firstly. 501 degree fever. Crazy.
I feel like you're probably on fire at that point, right?
Yeah, no, that's like you're like melting.
No, he lives in Essex, not Easton.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think we are in Easton. I just saw that was that's apparently a really big city nearby. We're in Milford. The river we're on is the Delaware River.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good river.
Yeah, I reckon.
Honestly, I would not be surprised if you guys knew this because your guys' knowledge of geography is constantly.
It depends.
Nah, not mine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go along with it.
I'm in Pennsylvania, if that helps.
I like Pennsylvania.
I'm near Philadelphia.
Yeah. What are we?
No,
What are you
not really,
trying to
not
figure
well,
out? What we
actually.
know? What are we trying to figure out?
I don't know. You asked where I was.
Yeah. Okay. You said.
I realized I couldn't tell you. But yeah, essentially, we're having a good time. I'd say, we're having a good time, and it is boiling. Yeah, I've started going on runs, and what a time to start doing that.
Yeah. Picked a great week for that.
Yeah, my brother is doing track. My brother has done track for a long time, and he's always going on runs in the morning. I decided I wanted to start going on runs with him, but it's certainly intense. Actually, funny story today. It's like a straight trail, through some forest, right alongside a secondary, smaller river, I think. But it's like a tiny river in comparison
A crick,
to the
a
Delaware
stream.
River.
Yeah. Crick is one of my favorite words.
Sorry, what? Crick? Did you say crick?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like it's like a vernacular way of pronouncing creek.
Huh.
Creek.
Interesting. That is funny. So, when you say you got a crick in your neck, you're actually saying
No,
you
that's
got
a different-
a stream of water.
That's
going
a-
along your neck.
Sure.
Yeah.
Man. Sure, man.
I'm picking it up.
So my middle school bus driver would always
Um,
What do you mean your middle school bus driver would always say crick? What would he say about crick?
say. No, I mean that's just what she said. That's just how she said it. And then she would.
When
and
in
she would ask.
conversation with your middle school bus driver did cricks come up?
I don't precisely remember, to be honest. It was middle school, buddy.
I
I had more important things going on.
don't. Did you?
But yeah. And
What
she
were
would
you
ask.
learning?
I don't know. Probably not a lot.
You weren't doing a lot in middle school, from what I remember.
Right.
She was like, you say crick or creek? And everybody would say creek, and then she'd be like, wrong. Try and throw us off the bus.
That's funny. Wow. Jack would have gotten got there.
Like most people say
Oh, wait.
creek, unless
Right.
you're like an Appalachian hillbilly. Or
Yeah.
that Appalachian also gets you shot.
Appalachian.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna shut my mouth on that topic. But yeah, essentially, for this run, like I was running trying to hit with Asher. There's a game
It's
happening.
fine.
I gotta
It's
head out.
probably fine.
Skedaddle. I'll see you guys later.
Get out
Okay.
of here.
Bye bye.
Ah. Now I'm just thinking about 103 degree fever again. What?
What'd you hit?
What? I don't know, man.
Lois, what'd you hit?
I don't. This is not a safe space.
You're not saying. What do you mean it's not a safe space? There's two people here. Two people total here. One's you, one's me.
Yes, you. You were creating an unsafe
I'm
space
safe.
for me.
I just asked you a question.
I don't like the question. I plead the fifth.
You can do that, but you know what, like the common view of people that plead the fifth.
That is true.
You're putting a lot of effort to not say no.
No,
It's a safe space, but
I'll
it
say
took you a
no.
very long time to come to that conclusion.
I'm gonna slay you. You're gonna be murdered soon.
Nah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Hijack my flight? Kill
I don't-
a billion people in international waters?
I don't know if you can kill a billion. I don't think there's a billion people in international waters.
I reckon you could put in a billion people in
Yeah,
international
you
waters.
like could. How many people do you think are in international waters at a time?
Like, when you say at a time, how long is a time? Like
Singular
like this
instant. One
of
instant
time?
of time. Yes.
And are we counting like, planes on that are flying over in international waters, or just
I feel like that. I think
or
that
simply
actually.
seafaring vessels?
I don't know if
I
planes
don't know.
count.
I don't legally speaking. I don't know if planes count.
I think they don't. I'm pretty sure. Well.
Grok, do airplanes count?
Are
as
you
international waters?
Are you actually asking Grok?
No.
Yeah, that would be so funny. Actually, should I ask Grok? What other instruction should I give Grok? What other terrible thing should I tell? What should I? Should I like tell it to do it in an accent or something?
Grok, you've had 103 degree fever for 6 months. What do you hit?
Grok. Grok, you've had an 103 degree fever for 6 months. Are people on planes over the ocean in international waters?
I'm getting no from this document. I'm not reading super good. Let me screenshot. I want to see.
It doesn't do well with non sequiturs, I think. It doesn't do well with two unrelated things in one question. Because I really wanted to tie together the 103 degree fever and the. I think it has an issue with non sequiturs.
It sounds like you just ride out on a plane, especially over international waters.
What's particularly bad about being Hispanic? I can't. This is really funny that it thinks being over international waters on a plane with an 103 degree fever is especially bad. Like being on a plane with an 103 degree fever, bad. Being over international waters, somehow worse. Like that's good. You know? It just really confused. Someone should open a restaurant in Spawn. What's the most classic Minecraft food, Jaden?
Like, literally speaking, probably like fucking, I don't know, actually.
You should make like an old...
I think the pork chop.
You should make a like old style, like nostalgic themed like restaurant.
Nah, nostalgia's like the first tool of fascists.
But... Jaden... Make like an old Minecraft themed restaurant. I think it would go hard.
Nah, I'm too busy, you know, dying. You fuck with Berlin Alexanderplatz?
I don't... Who the fuck is that?
That's not a who.
Oh, it's a graph type plots? Okay.
What?
What is this?
Not at all.
Berlin? Did you say...
I said Berlin Alexanderplatz.
Platz?
Yes.
What is that?
It's a book. And a place in Germany.
Uh-huh.
Mostly it's a book. Well, I guess actually mostly it's the Alexanderplatz in Berlin, Germany, but mostly it's a book.
I thought you said Berlin Alexanderplatz at first. Well, I thought Platz at first because it was a name.
Like that.
But I thought, what?
No, nothing. Never mind.
Platz isn't built. What the? Huh?
You ignore what I said.
I'm lagging so
Genuine
bad.
nothing statement.
I think my area might be starting to get lag polluted.
Oh no.
Well, especially from the bee farm. Jen, have you seen the Beatrium?
I reckon, yeah.
It's an atrium full of bees. And it's very loud. There's a lot of dispensers around, and that are just constantly clicking. What's the tick rate here? Ah! Wait, I didn't even know I could... I accidentally hit a hotkey that turned me to creative mode. Like, look at all these bees. Tab into the stream. Look at all these bees. Oh, server restarting.
No, the bees.
The bees are fine.
Well, I couldn't get to the bees in time.
You'll see them when the server's back up. Get sock opt. Look at all these bees.
Oh, fuck.
This is the Beatrium. As you can see, it's an atrium full of bees.
Yeah.
This is the bee lock, and this is a hose. This is like a little sprinkler to hose all the bees off of you. And then here's
They just go on the floor though. They don't like go into like a central drain to put them back in the beach again.
You know, actually, that's a great point. I should put a floor drain in. Give me 1 second. give me 1 second to go put a floor drain in. I know exactly what block to use for this. The lag kept me from I'm rubber banding all over the fucking place.
Oh.
Huh?
Stream was just having a moment.
It was.
But like you didn't move, but the game still like updated in a flash, so it looked like the armadillo just like was blinked out of existence in the doorway.
Oh, that's because I tabbed out. It does that when I tab out.
Oh.
I tabbed out to check OBS. I swear to God I saw a name tag. It was probably that. I think whenever I have waypoint mods on, I get this terrible paranoia and I always feel like I see name tags around.
You seeing Herobrine?
Yeah, I feel like I'm seeing Herobrine in the floor.
It's a good place to see him.
Yeah. What's your favorite place to see Herobrine?
That's a tough.
Denny's.
Denny's, that's a good one. Actually, no, it's not. I fucking hate Denny's. Yeah, I'll fuck with Herobrine every time I see him at the Cracker Barrel. I think he would.
You think?
Crazy.
Yeah, I feel like. Do you think Herobrine would go to Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
Do you think
it's like appropriately ghoulish food for him?
Do you think Herobrine would go to the store at the Cracker Barrel and like check out like the knickknacks?
Yeah, for sure. He's a knick-knack loving guy. That Herobrine.
What's his Cracker Barrel order? You think?
I'm not sure if I've been to Cracker Barrel enough recently to know the menu.
I've not been to Cracker Barrel much recently, but I've been many times.
Oh, so have I.
What do I think what's ghoulish on the menu of Cracker Barrel? Let's look at the menu of Cracker Barrel.
Yeah. This shit about to make me so fucking hungry, dude.
You're gonna get hungry for Cracker Barrel, dog?
Well, I'm already hungry, and I'm just gonna look at like a menu of food, photos of food doctored to look better.
You could like eat.
Of course I'm gonna go. No, I can't.
Why can't you eat?
Oh, you know,
No, I don't actually.
well, cause the food will be occurring well, maybe not shortly, but you know, within a reasonable time frame.
Yeah.
Probably before you'll eat.
Probably. I'll probably eat like Crocodile. There's the gate. There's the drain for the bees.
All right, I've got the menu.
Look at drain for bees. Doesn't that look good?
Yeah. That's a good feature.
Actually, on my phone at least, the stream's not caught up. But
well, I saw the drain at least.
okay, good. Actually, no. Fucking unwax that. Unwax that. I think that might look better, like slightly grody, you know. Like an uncorroded gate for a shower, really? No, that shit's gotta be at least 2 weathered.
I think
I forgot I had this.
here Brian's getting the pot roast with a side of casserole.
What kind of casserole? Just a side of casserole? I feel like casserole is so many different things.
There's odds like the side listed on this menu is just hash brown casserole.
Hash brown casserole. I didn't hear hash brown casserole. I just heard side of casserole.
I feel like that's an appropriately foolish order.
Yeah. We got a runner up.
You got a what?
Is there a runner up? Is it like? Do you think there's a second thing that Herobrine would maybe order?
Probably, but I already closed out the tab. And
That's fine.
My short-term memories are not. Maybe the chicken and dumplings. Something about it. They have a picture of it, and it just looks a little.
That's a shame because chicken and dumplings is a scrumptious soup. It's a great soup.
It is. I don't know if I want to get it.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, I don't know about Cracker Barrel chicken dumplings, but like chicken and dumplings in general fucks. You know. Shit, now I want soup. Fuck.
Have they ever done like a study on like the healing properties of like soup?
Probably, and there probably aren't any.
Nah, man, when I'm like a little or very sick, give me some like chicken noodle soup. Put that shit in the microwave for like 3 minutes.
I mean, I had some nice chicken and dumplings when I was sick recently. Yeah.
And it for like 20 minutes. I'm like.
No, I was still bad after the soup. I was. I've been. You know that like very. Wait, shit. You might not, because you hate water.
Yeah. First I was like, I hate water. I love water.
You hate being in water.
Being in water.
But like, there's a very specific sensation of like water up your nose, you know? And like,
yes.
You know how that's like different than congestion?
Yeah.
I was so congested, I was getting that sensation for a bit. She was bad, yeah. Holy shit, I have so much honeycomb. I'm gonna... I don't know. I feel like the, this over here can't be hot. I use a lot of observer clocks in places, and I feel like observer clocks that are constantly running are one of those things you're, like, not, like, supposed to, like, do. You know?
Why not?
It's like a problem. They cause a lot of lag.
Who cares?
Well, I think it sort of broke this factory, the mud factory.
Tragic.
Mm-hmm. I really like this mud factory. What do you feel about how do you feel about this mud factory? I know it's not your mud factory, which is a very different building.
I mean, for being not my mud factory, it's pretty solid. I'll give it that.
Yeah. I like the windows up here a lot.
It looks a little clean for being a mud factory.
That's true. I should grime it up a little bit. Well, one thing, a lot of the brick is black. It could feasibly be covered in soot.
That's true.
Or mud. Like, it's really dark mud, you see, so, you know. And then, well, also, the back wall keeps fucking exploding, which I need to fix, but... As you can see, it's just sort of open a little bit in a way it's not supposed to be. Oh, here, too. That's great. Oh, that's good. Oh, it's broke my windows, too. That's good.
Nice one.
Yeah, I love it when it breaks my fucking windows. I was, like, actually working on something, and I came back here to get something specific, and I have no idea what it is. I have no recollection. You know? Why the fuck did I come here? food. I think I was just out of food. What? It just didn't take off. Oh my god.
Jack, are you more of a like a Cracker Barrel person or like a what's a good counter to Cracker?
There's not I don't really think there is one.
In the Bopper world, it's Cane's, but I don't know if you've ever had Cane's.
I've never had Cane's. I've not had Cane's.
That's what I thought.
I don't know.
I reluctantly have had Cane's just once, because the only Cane's in Maryland is at Towson that opened up their freshman year.
I've heard it's not that good.
Yeah. It's like just fried chicken.
Yeah.
You get that anyway. Did I ever tell you about Crispy Crunchy Chicken, the church? It's not a church, but people started one about it.
No.
Not really, but
I feel like I had something else on the chicken, on the counterpart to Cracker Barrel thing. Because actually, I feel like there is it's a Pittsburgh regional that kind of gives like North Appalachian Cracker Barrel. You know, we're like Cracker Barrel to me is kind of southern in vibe. You know?
It's very.
There's a very it's like this restaurant kind of gives Cracker Barrel but of the North. It's less. It has less of like the decor and like the kitchen and everything, but it's similar food, I think. And it's got the worst name in the world. It's is Eaton Park.
Come on, man.
It was made by the same guy that founded Big Boy. I feel like I need to make this arch one higher or one lower. It's exactly the wrong height. Fuck it, we'll go higher. Yeah, but Eaton Park. Google Eaton Park.
Is it Eaton I-N or O or O-N? Is this a place name or a pun? Or both?
Oh,
I'm like, it's always both, but is it...
space. Apostrophe and apostrophe.
Oh, okay.
Space park.
Oh, it's the worst of all worlds.
Yes. Eat and park. I believe. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I found it.
Yup. The food's aight. The food's aight. They do a country fried steak that's acceptable. You know?
Yeah.
It's tolerable.
It's alright.
Yeah. Shit, no, I want country fried steak. Fuck. Not from Eaton Park, but from like a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like. Yeah.
I don't like their little like mascot dude.
I forgot what their mascot guy was. What do they have?
I'm gonna send you a picture.
I mean, I can find.
I'm not rocking with the big guy.
Oh yeah, he's the smiley cookie guy. Cause they sell cookies that look like that.
I saw. I mean, the kids hold him. Yeah.
What?
Are you talking shit on Smiley Cookie?
Maggie is maybe offended that we're talking shit about smiley cookies.
No, you don't understand.
Oh, no.
The nostalgia I have for Smiley Cookies.
Come close to the mic. I know you're working,
Okay.
but you have to come here.
No, because Smiley Cookies, whenever, like, people would, like, bring food in for, like, birthdays and shit in, like, elementary school, half the time it would be Smiley Cookies. It's, like, it's just, like, an experience that you have as a child. I think you might get them. I didn't go to Eaton Park that often, because I didn't like it as a kid. But I remember fucking Smiley Cookies. They're not even good cookies.
So we're talking shit for good reason.
Yeah.
So you've just admitted they're bad cookies.
They're not great cookies, but they're very nostalgic for me, so...
But also, I think we were talking less about the cookie, but more about the man. Like the mascot character.
Yeah, I don't really care about the cookie. They look like
I
those,
mean-
like, you know, like classic cookies. It's the guy that's the problem.
He's just a
I
smiley.
hate men, for the record. Sorry, Jack.
Sorry, what was that? What was that last bit that you were sorry, Jack? What was that?
I said it's the man I have a problem with. For the record, I hate men. Sorry, Jack.
I see. Eaton Park is such a place that exists.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the lawsuit?
Lawsuit?
Lawsuit. They sent a... Oh, God. Oh, God. They sent a cease and desist to MacArthur Bakery in St. Louis, which is which is a bakery that serves a training facility for disabled adults. But they sent a cease and desist for infringing upon their rights to... What else? But the Smiley Cookie.
Okay, maybe I'm not as fervent of a defender of the Smiley Cookie anymore.
Fuck them. You know? Yeah, but it was made by the founder of Big Boy. Which is, what a weird establishment that is, too. You know?
Yeah.
You ever seen that, like, one, like, the like, post or, like, interview about that being, like, what David Lynch would eat, mostly?
No.
David Lynch fucking loved Big Boy. Well, because it was someone was trying to, like, call him, and they were told, like, oh, he's at lunch, so, and then they were like, oh, I can, like, call the restaurant, like, thinking it's, like, a fancy restaurant who would, like, have a phone that could bring out to the customer, because it's, like, a fancy customer. And then, like, whoever, like, whatever film set, like, assistant or whatever who was on the phone was like, Mr. Lynch dines at Big Boy. Let me find. Let me find the fucking... I think she would go and he'd have like a milkshake and like a coffee.
Awesome.
I should watch some Lynch movies.
Yeah.
What would your, if you were to recommend, have you seen, I mean, you probably, I'd imagine you have.
Yeah.
If you were to recommend one. Well, I need to see Dune, but that's not like a
Dune.
like a what?
I said not. I said not Dune.
But like I do want to see the David Lynch Dune for like other reasons, but like I know it's not going to be
it's
good.
not-
It's not good.
Yeah, people have tried come out of the woodworks trying to defend it. I'm sorry.
It's bad.
I no.
Like I do I want to see Patrick Stewart's Gurney Halleck? Yeah, but like it's not a good movie. That was Patrick Stewart that was Gurney Halleck in that, right?
Yeah.
Patrick Stewart's in so much shit.
He's in an astonishing amount of shit.
His fucking role in fucking Excalibur, man.
God, I love Excalibur.
I should actually try watch it probably with an Eddie.
It's so good.
Did you have an Eddie when you watched it?
The second time, yeah. I would
Okay.
say so.
Because I think I was not feeling it the first time, but I think like looking back, there is definitely something theatrical about it. It's a little goofy, but if you can look past that, there's it definitely has aura.
Yeah.
If you can look past the goofy.
Right. For sure, it's awesome.
Like the opening, the dude fucking like flying in a castle and shit. Like, what the fuck were they thinking? But in like a positive way.
Yes, it's. What if the king was just good? What if there was a king and he was good and wise?
I mean, that's like half of fantasy. Right there, you know?
Maybe, but it kind of like gets to like the heart of it.
Yeah. It's
Like
also
Final
like
Fantasy 15 if it weren't as good.
it gets a little Gnostic with it in a bit with like the dragon
Yes.
or whatever. It's a little Gnostic with it.
Yeah,
It's
because it is also somewhat about the tensions between like, you know, the rise of Christianity over like pagan traditions in England.
mm-hmm. I
Really, of course, you've gotta hop on Zardoz.
I do want to see Zardoz so bad. I watched a video essay
so-
yesterday that included talking about Zardoz. Actually,
What the heck? It's crazy.
it was a video essay on men's like fashion in futuristic dystopian media and how a lot of the time it's like really femme.
Yeah.
And how that's like interesting and like tying that back to pre-French Revolutionary fashion, but also talking about how like gender views on fashion as a thing have shifted. It was a good video essay. Yeah, but Zardoz got brought up in that because of the impotent men
Yeah.
versus whatever the fuck Sean Connery had going on.
He had so much going on.
I wonder if he signed on to the movie because of the message. Because like he was of like you know pro masculine, like the classic like you know the classic future plot of, oh, it's like a stupid femme society where all the men are wusses and some guy comes in and he's like the first masked guy they've ever seen and he fixes everything, you know. The classic plot. It's, you know, invented by H.G. Wells in The Time Machine and just kind of being aped ever since. You know, a classic. Because, you know, we all know Sean Connery was very pro wife beating.
Yeah.
Wait, shit. Was this not too high previously? No, it was. It was too low before it, but maybe it needs to go up one more still, but that's like too tall. This is like the right amount. I think. Damn it.
I think I found the direct predecessor to Kaname Date.
Interesting. That's really interesting to me. What do you mean by that?
So I'm playing Police Knots, which is Hideo Kojima's 4th major release. Because of course Penguin Adventure isn't really part of the Kojima canon.
The huh? What?
Shout out Penguin Adventure.
What the fuck is Penguin Adventure?
His first. It's the old Konami game for the MSX that Kojima directed. Actually, I think he was like assistant director, but it was his first credit. And then came Metal Gear Snatcher, Metal Gear 2, Police Knots.
I see.
Anyway, so you play as Police Knot, former Police Knot, John Police Knots.
John Police Knots is your name you're giving him.
His name is John. It's Jonathan Ingram, though. But
okay.
You may call him John Police Knots.
I will call him John Police Knots. Thank you. What is a police knot?
And Jack, you're never gonna believe this. It's an astronaut that's also a cop.
That's great. That's
Kojima is so cool.
Kojima is what a man.
So anyway, John's wife left him 30 years ago.
Okay. Classic.
Well, kind of. So
what?
In the distant future of 2013.
Okay.
Mankind has established its first artificial space colony. And as it's being tested out, they send the police knots, an elite unit over there to be test inhabitants. There are 5 police knots.
They send police as the first fucking inhabitants for a space colony?
Yeah.
That'll end well.
Yeah, it sure will. And then during some, they're doing a spacewalk test in what's it called? EMPS. It's like a big exoskeleton suit thing. And John's in it, and then there's an accident, and he falls out, and everybody thinks he's fucking dead. But he was able to put himself into activate a cold sleep function in it, so he was just chilling in space for 25 years.
Okay.
Until present day of the game.
And he comes back and his wife is dead?
His wife. No, his wife left him for someone else. She's not dead.
Oh, right. I forgot where we started this.
Because, because she thought he was dead for 25 years.
Yeah.
So
I mean, also, classic noir thing.
Yeah, classic.
There's no detective in fiction has ever had a stable marriage.
Yeah? I don't think you're allowed to.
Wait, no, Columbo.
Well, that's true, but
Columbo has a stable marriage. His wife is never depicted, but he does have a wife, I think.
Yes.
I should watch Columbo. I'm not seeing the fuck, man. I should watch Columbo.
So as for
right now,
John Police Knots being proto-Date.
He's
just maybe the horniest man a Kojima's written, and that's really impressive.
That is saying a lot.
But just for example, I'll just send you the screenshot of the place that for a situation I'm in.
Okay. Jesus.
Smelling women.
A smell dialogue option, or not you know what I mean, an interact option. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, this man.
And touch. You can't forget about touch.
Well, yeah. Yeah. What happens if you do that?
Do what?
Either.
Which
really.
one? Smell or touch?
Either, really.
So let's start with smell. You see, it takes a big old whiff. Thank God that her feet aren't on screen, because it would be a different thing for feet, for sure. But Kojima had a bit of restraint back in the 90s.
Doesn't anymore.
And she's just like, yeah, this really strong perfume to get off, like, the stench of, like, cigarettes and shit. Or something like that. Anyways, you can keep smelling her. And then he's just like, and eventually you just get the looping dialogue of, suits you perfectly.
Oh my god.
And then for touch. The first, and specifically touch over the chest. Not, that's the only place you get the touch option.
Naturally.
He says something out loud to, cause you're also with your former partner, who's just old now.
Police partner?
I think he. Yes, police partner, cop.
Yes.
From LA, because you're from old LA.
Ugh.
Yeah. And if you touch, I can't remember the exact dialogue, but she's like, "Oh, you want to see it?" And then this I can't get it. It doesn't repeat. Well, it doesn't repeat after like 2 or 3 times. This ludicrous like breast jiggle animation.
God. Someone needs to get him like a. I don't even know. What do you think they could get Kojima to fix him?
I think he's doing all right for himself.
That's true.
Actually, he seems quite terrified. In a recent interview.
What is he terrified of?
Death.
Oh. How old is he?
He's 62, I think.
Okay.
But there's also a bit earlier. I was at a hospital, like at a reception desk for a hospital, and in the background there's like one of the receptionists like turned around, and you can just like choose to look at her ass and just some rancid dialogue between you and your partner who is like 55, married.
Well, they're cops.
And it's like, yeah, I'd tap that. Wait, did I say that out loud? Dude.
Jesus Christ. Someone has to, like, stop this.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait for Death Stranding 2 to come out in 2 days.
Wait, is it actually that soon?
Yeah, it does come out in 2 days. I don't know if I'll get it. But I do love me some hiking.
How is Death Stranding? What's the...
I think Death Stranding is really good.
I mean, I want you to, like, I know you, like, I want, like, expand on that. Like, what's the... What is, like, the point of Death Stranding to you? You know? We're doing an impromptu interview session today.
The point, just sort of about, like, that invisible like connection you form with just like with like everybody, really, a bunch of people you just meet along your way. It's like with like the asynchronous multiplayer aspects.
Yeah,
it's really
that's
super strong part.
That is cool.
Of it. It's like Souls multiplayer, but like if it were good, because PvP doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And it's like the focal point of the game, instead of being the focal point of the game, but people get mad about it because they're chuds.
Is the async multiplayer supposed to be the focal point of Souls games?
Like to Miyazaki, it is. People really like summoning and co-op and stuff is really like a big part of like the series' vision. But people hate to engage with it because you cheated the game and yourself or whatever.
Mm-hmm. This is a nice little pipe full of water. This is going good, yeah. Mm-hmm. Fuck, I want to rewatch Cowboy Bebop. Fuck. I have Space Lion stuck in my head.
What?
I said I want to rewatch Cowboy Bebop, and I said I have Space Lion stuck in my head.
Ah, yeah.
It's a great track. Hello. This windmill pump thing looks good, I think. Let me take this down. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, it looks pretty solid.
It's looking pipey. It's looking pipey.
Yeah.
It's the main goal at the moment. And how many of these segments do I want to extend this way? Ah! The lag. The lag's got me furious.
Oh no.
I'm trying to think of anything funny.
100-line circumcision tier list.
Oh yeah,
Look, man, imagining like a picture of Veshness with like Dark Souls text foreskin restored is pretty funny.
I didn't even see that. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Did I not see did I not look at this list enough? Somehow.
Did you miss the
Yep.
all caps foreskin restored?
Yes, I did. What the fuck? Alright, there we go. There we go. We're about to get moving. We're about to get schmovin'. We're about to get that shit. What am I saying? Nothing. White boy getting money. Or was it white man? Was it white boy or white man?
White man.
White man
That's a
getting
man.
money. It was a man. Not
Who
a boy.
also has very. So, if you scroll back far enough on his channel to like 4 or 5 years ago, he has like 1 billion videos about how like circumcision is like a crime. He's like one of those kinds of people.
Oh, he's one of those guys! Like, I'm not, like, pro-circumcision, but I don't care that...
I get the argument. I understand, but like...
It's a weird...
Truly...
It's a weird thing to care about that much. You know?
Yeah. Mostly because people care about it in like a weird way.
Yeah. It does give anti-Semitism vibes a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I should replace some of these with mosaic, yeah. Okay, let's see what I can think of. How do I, what do I think should be mosaic? These two especially. Yeah, that breaks it up a nice amount. That keeps that tile interesting. Oof. Smashing crashes Elytra a lot. Oh.
How?
Solstice. Whoops. I don't know. That looks better with the mosaic, I think. Yeah, yeah. Jaden, I want you to do a comparison shot. This versus that. What do you think? Oh, I should put them on the same wall. Give me one. Give me one. There we go. One on the left, one on the right.
I mean left, for sure.
Yeah. The one thing is, do I also want to mosaic that slab, too? Maybe. No, that's too much. Oh, this build's going hard. This build's going hard. Yeah, this is starting to go hard. Oh, I need to cut down more fucking trees. Hey, at least it's not mangrove this time. At least it's like a regular tree. Mangrove trees suck so bad to cut down, man. It's so bad.
I have no idea what they're like.
What's the big gnarly trees that are all around my base?
Oh.
So part of the problem is that the wood's not contiguous. You get log sections randomly in parts of the tree that are disconnected from other, like, logs. They're just free floating in the fucking leaves. You know?
Yeah, awesome.
It sucks. Should I call this the goo market?
Why not?
Shit, where do I want this pipe to actually end up? Because I feel like I might want it to end up over here, at which point the question becomes, why didn't I just route it through here? Which is a great question, which I don't happen to, like, have, like, an answer to. And so I guess maybe I should just move it.
It's probably fine as is.
Like, probably... We'll see. Nothing needs to be final yet.
Yeah.
I'm looking at chat again, and I'm just seeing the fucking Grums petition.
Yeah, I think the actual whole website is down, which is a shame, but the petition is still up.
Grum, what a fucking shithead. Just so bad. Oh, I gotta dig. Yeah, this goes hard. This is good.
I finally have food. I'm free. I can eat.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Huh. This stream has been 3.5. Apparently, 100 line, the game that they talk about often, has ruined Claire de Lune for Ori. And I just don't even know how that is possible. Entirely. Because I like Claire de Lune. That's a great song. How has it ruined it? I don't know, I'm just ratchet fiddling right now because I need to think more. Maybe it's only open on 2 sides. No. No. Top half open. Top half open. Yes. Digging is boring, digging is boring. Digging is boring, digging is boring. I'm doing manual labor, my least favorite thing. Manual labor. I should continue the fence around back. Oh, the hill like gets steeper like right here, so this kind of creates like a natural boundary, so we can take the fence like up a little bit and have it go over top that like hill. Yeah. Yeah, because if we do like a thing where that goes over like that, and we have the same arrangement of pillars, and then we have some kind of opening for air to come through on that side, that'll go hard. Man, iron shovels like wear out instantly. Man. Oh, my inventory's full of dirt! Expensive, expensive dirt! I've thought about it. I think I'm gonna make a store that buys mud, that buys dirt, sells mud. And what I'm gonna do, that deal of the sort of, I watched a video on the formation of currency as a thing and how that works, where it's sort of just a representation of value, so that you don't have to keep track of specific deals like that, and like instead of bartering, you just like kind of, you know. So I want to do the thing where essentially I want to make the prices of mud and the price I'm buying dirt for work out to essentially that deal of, if you sell me 2 stacks of dirt, you can buy 1 block of mud. I mean, 1 stack of mud. 1 block of mud, Jesus. If you sell me 2 stacks of dirt, you can afford to buy 1 stack of mud. That is how I want the prices to work out. Because then, you know, like essentially on every purchase of dirt, we're doubling the amount of money that we get. Really, if we sell it all, which we, you know, we're at least, if we sell half of it, we're breaking even, you know? So that's nice. And we can also maybe even sell the wheat so people can buy it straight as packed mud as well. Or, yeah, we can sell straight packed mud too. Maybe that's slightly more expensive. Or, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but this like open air ass thing is looking good right now. Dun, 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 dun. So I guess the question is the pillars for the roof going to be the high point or the low point? Probably should be the low point, just match it to the rest of everything. Doing high point would be interesting, but God, do I not know how the fuck that would like look. And I think we only get what, like 2 humps there and like one hump there, and that's not what we want. I like the pumping station. You know, this is enough to have done today. Even though, I mean, I don't know, is this a lot of work for 3 hours? Not really, but, you know, there's some yapping and some thinking and some stuff, you know. I'm thinking I'm gonna call it, though, yeah. Goodbye, stream.